hardly on the bronze tip. Black queens, Latinas, Asians. I even party with a blonde chick. I'm sparking up a long spliff. Rolling up the dead ops after nugs. I break up like Cardi and Stephon Diggs. What's happening? Monday morning, you'll play upon the Lush Uno. I put the Mac in MacArthur Park. This is the new show, you feel me? Who cares if we a little late, you feel me? Because we rising like California real estate. In the real estate.
Let's go.
On my right-hand side with me at all times, you feel me? We got Almighty Susker up on my left-hand side at all times. We got Ricky, you feel me, doing the most.
Sharks in the chat. You know what it is.
How was y'all weekend, man?
Cool, bro. I didn't watch the Super Bowl, but I did watch highlights. I knew who was gonna win. Seattle was just a better team overall, so I didn't feel the need to watch it. I knew they was gonna win. I had no doubt in my mind. So like, I'm not watching this. I was, you feel me? For everybody who know, you feel me? I do be on my Madden 26 shit this entire last year and 25. But you feel me? This past weekend, I was like, man, I'm finna go on my throwback shit. So I turned on Madden 06.
I was gonna say the funny, as much Madden as you play, you not watching the Super Bowl is somewhat amusing. I gotta say.
I knew who was gonna win, and it wasn't exciting. Like I know these teams are both really good defensively, even though Seahawks offense is crazy. But these are both two defense heavy teams. I felt like it wasn't super like, nigga. I seen this Super Bowl 3 weeks ago. They just played.
So essentially, Suspect is basing the winner of the Super Bowl off of Madden stats, and
not even that. I just
saying some real shit though.
I know that the Seahawks are a completely better team, and the nigga Drake looked what's the word? Drake May looked
too big for the moment. He got the yips.
He looked He looked a little
nervous?
But I'm looking for a different word. Yes. But for lack of better word, he looked like a deer in headlights. Like he didn't. I've seen worse, Peyton Manning. You feel me? But he didn't look flustered. He just had arthritis.
Bad, yeah.
He had arthritis.
Yeah.
You feel me? But this nigga looked flustered, bro. So I was like, yeah, I'm turning this off.
Yo,
I know
I'm
who's
not
gonna
gonna
win.
lie. I had the complete opposite take going into the Super Bowl because everybody was talking about the Seahawks being a crazy better team, and every time I was explain to me what about them is so much better. Just give me like a unit, give me a player. I feel like so many people were getting tripped up, so I was starting to believe my own bullshit. But I think at the end of the day, that game could have been so much better if Drake made and show the fact that he's a second-year quarterback. Like, that's all it was. Realistically,
sophomore shit.
That's all it was, is that he's a second-year quarterback, and it decided to show at the worst part of the season.
He was flustered.
Because, I was like, okay, I think he's going to take a big hit or something.
And they had the easiest route. They had the easiest route to the Super Bowl out of damn near any team.
But that was a strong team, though, Sus. That was the thing that
it was, but they didn't show me shit in the season where I was like, oh, yeah, they're beating the best. They didn't beat the best.
They beat the Bills.
The Bills is
they beat the Bills, and then
the Bills is Josh Allen.
Lost, it was kind of like they just got too conservative. They tried to put the game in cruise mode.
But their number one wide receiver don't even play for real.
Okay, so that was another thing. I was expecting people to say the whole winning by ensemble thing is not gonna work here. You need a definitively good player like JSN. Like JSN could just wreck this whole game, but people weren't even saying that because look at the Patriots secondary, bro. They were taking the ball away. That's a top 5 defense.
It is top 5 defense. That's why I knew it was going to be a boring game because both of the teams are really good defensively and they don't have no crazy start. But nigga, JSM is fucking ridiculous.
Okay, I did think it was going to be a boring game. I was not expecting to blow.
I'm not going to lie. I had no desire.
I was expecting low scoring.
I had no desire to watch the Super Bowl. And that's kind of rare.
I was playing Madden. I ain't going to cap.
I love, the NFL is exciting. And, and I like being a part of exciting moments. Everybody, like the whole zeitgeist of the world watching the same thing. I like
the energy.
Yeah, the energy around the excitement. But to me, I couldn't force myself to be excited. The prospect of New England winning anything else again was like kind of painful to me. And you guys have done enough.
But as a Rams fan,
you've put enough W's on the board.
The Patriots, bro. As a Rams fan, I did not want to see someone in our fucking division get another chip, bro. Especially we had the most intense games versus the Seahawks this year. I couldn't be like, okay,
yeah, they one of y'all ops.
Because I ain't gonna lie, Stephon Diggs being your number one receiver, you wasn't winning.
So So check
I'm
this out.
sorry. That's their number one?
It's tough.
A number three?
Shit, though.
He has.
Mac has been doing.
But if he was a number 3 or 2 and they had a better, I would be like, okay, but that's their go-to?
Hear me out.
Come on, man.
One deep bomb to booty, right?
Whoa, pause.
Possession receiver, short routes, just getting us down the field. Hunter Henry, we got the big body in the end zone. That was the route, bro. They didn't let Travion Henderson touch the ball until the second half. I was like, put me out there.
He looked
Put me out there.
Look,
What
bro.
the fuck? I can call these plays. Give me a Madden play sheet.
New England looked great. New England looked great in the season until they got towards the postseason and started playing the best 3 defenses in the league.
But that's going to be anybody in the NFL. So I was saying the Texans could go to the fucking Super Bowl
We
and they
just
could
watched.
possibly
Wait,
win it.
no, nigga. We just watched. What's his name? Carve the Seahawks defense up.
So are y'all saying there's a big? So was there a huge difference?
They carved their ass up.
Was there a huge difference between the NFC and the AFC this year, though? Is that pretty apparent?
No. There was a lot of good, strong teams coming out of both divisions. But let me rebuttal why Stafford was able to carve up the Seahawks. One, he is the most experienced quarterback in the NFL right now, and I feel like that's exactly what we're seeing with Sam Darnold, bro. He didn't even win Super Bowl fucking MVP, and he threw a touchdown pass, and if I'm not mistaken, he didn't have any turnovers. Kenneth Walker won Super Bowl MVP. But
Kenneth Walker won the game for them. That nigga was unstoppable.
I'm not saying that.
He was unstoppable.
The Super Bowl MVP.
I thought you didn't watch it.
I watched the highlights, man.
I watched the
highlights.
The quarterback is usually going to get the MVP,
You know more than
bro.
anybody.
I watched highlights.
Basically, the most experienced quarterback won the shit. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, sitting there as a Rams fan, I was like, bro, we would have been up by 21 by now. We would have.
Yeah, and I sit and watch like NFL players and podcasts talk about it after. I watch videos after. Yeah. I just knew that it was going to be boring. I didn't want to watch it because it wasn't like, I ain't gonna lie. If the Broncos was in it and old boy wasn't injured, I would have watched it.
Okay, so the way you feel about the Seahawks is how I feel about the Ponies. Because why? Because, I might not be the most solid human being of all time, but I do have a little bit of loyalty in my blood. Okay. Why? Because I've been a Raiders fan my entire life. That's deep. So Pony K, Queeps K.
You've been depressed since the 90s.
Yeah. It was literally, I had a glimpse of hope in the early 2000s. Where are you, Derek Carr? You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, it's been very stormy weather.
Kill, bro. He was trying to kill.
Hey, but y'all just got, why this happened, I don't know, but y'all just got a Super Bowl winning coach or whatever as soon as the
Wait,
playoff.
who did they sign for
Nigga,
coach?
I haven't
been paying attention.
Nigga, the Seahawks. The coach left.
Yeah,
he signed with the Raiders after the Super Bowl.
Which Seahawks coach? Which one?
The head coach got on. You didn't see that shit?
The head coach is going to
you didn't see that shit?
You're fucking lying.
Look it up.
Right now. No, bro.
Look it up. That's what I seen. Now, I don't know if I seen it on a fake news page on Instagram.
If that's true, that's so tight.
Seahawks new coach. The Raiders' new coach came from the Seahawks, or did they lie to me? The offensive coordinator left.
Man,
the offensive quarterback.
Offensive coordinator left.
You know what it is? Like the Raiders, we always have like.
And nigga, he just turned the Seahawks game all the way around in a year.
Yeah.
But no one's had more fake news in our history than the Raiders. Like Tom Brady was looking at real estate before he went to Tampa when he was leaving New England, whatever. Yeah. He was looking at real estate to buy a home, or he bought a home actually in Las Vegas, and we're like, oh, he's on the Raiders. Yeah. Tom Brady's on the Raiders. There's been so many like false hopes that get snatched from us.
As a serial winner, Brady was never gonna sign.
Duh.
With the fucking Raiders.
Why would he?
He's a psychopath when it comes to.
He's not a masochist.
Shit,
like
nigga,
clearly, I like Kane, right?
Win when he went with the Bucks.
He knew something that we didn't know, though.
He knew that he was going to be able to unlock Mike Evans.
He knows
that's what
football.
it was.
He unlocked Mike, nigga.
Because I'm not going to lie.
My
I was
favorite
a
receiver
by that
ever.
As well, but that shit worked out.
Mike Evans, my dog. We got the same hairline. He a dog. That's my nigga.
Fuck, this nigga's crazy.
No cap. That's my dog.
Yo.
If I could honestly, this is how much I hate the Ponies. I'm sorry, Ponies fans out there. If I could, like Marty McFly, and go back in time and prevent John Elway's birth, I would. You feel me?
You
like
hate them that bad?
Yeah, dog.
Broncos are a storied franchise, bro.
I know, dog.
Yeah,
I don't like
Elway and fucking Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp and Elway was crazy.
I'm sick of them.
NFL's better when they play good. It's always a good time.
I'm sick of them making us feel bad about ourselves. How about that?
The Raiders just got to get their shit together, bro. But
look,
while we're on the topic,
y'all are wasting Genty. Gino need to go. Nigga, it's just nigga, y'all are wasting the fuck out of Max Crosby.
They said that the OC
remember when we had
was
Jacobs
calling
and
plays that they didn't even install. Like that was crazy.
The Raiders are good for one, like amazing players that doesn't get the support he needs.
They're wasting Max Crosby. Max needs to leave and go to a team where he
one
can
of
win.
my favorite players of all time, bro. He had historic seasons with the Raiders. I think he allowed 15 catches. It might be 15 or 50 catches in a season or some shit.
We haven't had a backfield since.
No, y'all had that one boy, number 8.
We haven't had it. We haven't had.
He played with hella fucking attitude. He reminded me of a Raider.
Cool. So I'm just saying we haven't had like a actual secondary in several years, bro.
Y'all let go of that crazy linebacker that's on the Chargers now.
That's their history. That's what they do.
Which is essentially like,
crazy,
which
terrible
is essentially
coaching,
like
all-time player,
terrible.
Bro.
It's the ownership. It's everything. The Raiders are just terrible.
That's like someone from Rolling 60s being like, you know what, I'm a Hoover now. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna do that? You gonna leave and then smack us with the Chargers?
But bro, let's be real though. It's like the Raiders aren't even in Oakland anymore. Lush, you could just let it go, bro. Nobody's gonna switch up.
It was LA when I was a baby. It's Raider Nation.
You gotta go ahead and go to the Rams or something. But I'm a Bucks fan, bro. Because I didn't grow up watching football, so I didn't have no.
Because there was no LA team when you was a
and
kid.
I had and my pops. You know, my pops is not a football dude. He a basketball fanatic.
He's a Lakers fan.
He's a fucking Lakers fanatic. So I was Kobe. Kobe is my GOAT. I don't feel like nobody's better than Kobe. The Lakers is my GOAT. The Clippers are. You feel me? I always felt like that. So being an adult, I just started getting hip to football maybe like 2 years ago. Within the last, you feel me, year and a half, 2 years.
Oh, so you real new to
but I like when I want to know something, like I dive all the way in. I watched every Super Bowl from the beginning to the last one. You feel me? Nigga went on the bench
NFL
all
Network's
night.
The best shit,
no
though.
cap. I went on the bench.
Nah, for real though.
He's watching the leather helmets.
It started, no cap. I went on the bench and it started because, nigga, y'all know me, bro. I like to win in everything that I do. Yeah. So I went to the homie house. I went to the studio. It was actually my cousin. Go get a KB. I go to the studio, bro. The nigga spanked.
That's your cousin?
Yes, my cousin.
Oh, shit.
He spanked me in Madden so bad. I'm hot. Nigga whooping me, calling me little mama and shit. Ooh. I'm hot, nigga. Ooh. So I'm like, yeah, this is never happening again, nigga. So I go to the crib, I buy Madden, nigga, and I start learning how to play that shit exponentially. But then I was like, I had a moment, I'm like, this is not 2K. You can't just pick this up, pick the best player, do some crossover, shoot and win. Like 2K, you can pick that shit up, nigga. Get your shot timing, do a couple crossovers, call an ISO, nigga, with a high flyer or some shit, and you're in there.
You gotta understand football.
You have to understand, nigga, for the defense, the offense. So I'm like, I need to go watch it.
Yeah.
So I start watching it. You feel me? I start going back. I'm watching Tom Brady go from this terrible ass skinny frail kid, and then nigga within soon as old boy goes out, he get banged. The original quarterback get banged, goes out. They put Brady in, and it's his team now.
Shouts to De La Salle High School,
you feel
Bay
me?
Area.
So I just start diving myself into it and just trying to, you feel me, learn everything I could about it type shit. So
that's Brady played at De La Salle?
Yes. Tom Brady is from the Yay. You feel me? Pop this with Mac Dre types. He really is from the Bay though. And De La Salle is possibly, I would say, if not the number one, definitely a top 5 California football high school.
I was raised to hate Brady, but I always fucked with him because he came from California. But when he did the MAGA hat in the locker room, I was like,
he be doing too much.
Kind of like, wow.
And I'm a dog in Madden now. If y'all need that, you feel me, nigga, add my EA, Susgurb. That's it. It's Susgurb. You feel me?
That's crazy. He just started playing 2 years ago. Of course, that name is available because it's so niche.
That's great. They never want to give there's been a lot of.
And I be getting top 100 since 25. Since his man 25, I be getting top ranked. Okay, I'm not amazing, but
wait, that means top 100 in the nation.
It's top 100 in the whatever the fucking leaderboards is, but not like the actual top 100. It's after you go from champion 2, champion 3, and then it put you in the gold shit where it say top 100.
Okay, got you.
For my ranking.
The bucket you're in.
Yeah.
No, I was just finna say that, but who really
I'm still getting better though.
Who really did know Mac Dre is arguably the best NASCAR driver of all time, or one of them. Jeff Gordon is from Vallejo, California, and was in the same breakdancing crew as Mac Dre.
That's fire.
Back in the day. So a lot of people don't know that there's Bay Area athletes
that's
been
some
putting
history.
on. Yeah.
Fact. Nigga, Marshawn Lynch, nigga.
Marshawn Lynch. Last time Seattle was good.
My favorite halfback ever.
Come on.
My favorite running back
Go
ever,
Bears.
nigga. He's ridiculous. No cap. Got
Bears
the most
have,
energy ever.
Like 3 players in the
Mine
Super Bowl
too.
this,
Yeah, bro.
this year.
That's
Him
my
and Bo
favorite.
Jackson.
He my favorite because they robbed him of that of his fucking Super Bowl. And of course, the nigga did one of the greatest rushes down the field ever that caused a fucking earthquake.
Caused an earthquake. On top of that,
Beastquake.
the Beastquake.
That was a great
Did-
moment.
did
It
you-
was amazing. Then watching him tell it, he like, what was he saying? I think it's about to get bad right here. Break the tackle. Oh. He like, I think I'm in trouble. Shake him. I'm like, this nigga is amazing, bro. He like, it look like trouble.
Of telling it is though is the dude that used to do the Madden videos where he's like Shannon Sharp. His safety in the league. When he did the retelling of that was the best one. For sure.
Okay, but what about you remember you know who Bear Grylls is? The guy that does like the wilderness, like he's like survivalist and the Marshawn Lynch went on with
I see that. Bear Grylls. Bear Grylls.
The best shit.
Bear Grylls.
Yo, I encourage everyone as soon as this episode is over to please go look that up because when Bear Grylls is like when Bear Grylls tells him, yo, you gotta kill this wild pig, he's all just hand me the blame, I'll knock blood down. That is the best.
They said your mic tripping.
My mic is tripping.
That's what they said. They could be trolling, but that's what they said.
And then also, when finally, like at the tail end of his career, he winds up going on the Oakland Raiders for one of the last seasons played in Oakland, even though he sucked. When Keek the Sneak came on, and this fool starts fucking going dumb and like hitting the bird in the. That's all I need to see to know that you're the GOAT.
That was
like,
a great cultural moment.
Yeah,
like a little low, but I think it's good for the most part.
Prowess, as a running back aside, that right there is all I need to know that you're the GOAT.
No, he's a great running back. He was like one of the fastest power backs I think I've ever watched for sure play football. I think so.
Well, speaking of the football shit, man, let's get to this motherfucking first topic, bro. What's your initial thoughts on the Bad Bunny halftime performance? Turning point, and the conservatives were so upset a Spanish-speaking person was performing at the Super Bowl that they threw their own halftime show.
Yeah,
I didn't know, and I didn't watch it. Can we watch it? Or we gonna get flagged or some shit?
The whole,
well, not the whole thing, but like.
Nah, that shit's getting hella copyrighted.
Okay, so
you want to go first, or should I go first, Lush?
Go ahead.
So I got packed out in the office when they asked me about this shit. As soon as I started to speak, I agree with Mace's take that this was not the best performance. Like when we're talking about a performer, a pop star at the Super Bowl doing his thing, his jiggy is 1-2, choreography, whatever. But this was an awesome performance entirely, right? Like as far as like he had like a couple getting married on live television. The first time that's probably ever happened at the Super Bowl or in a fucking performance, period.
Except for the Grammys when Macklemore married like 70 gay couples simultaneously. But at the Super Bowl, yeah.
That's wild. What else?
What he did during the same love show.
That just distracted the fuck out of me. That's crazy.
Why would he do that?
Sorry.
No. No, but like he had a great political messaging and stuff. I love that he went like the classy, like high road route, like more so uniting America, shouting out all the Latin American countries that might be going through, some bullshit when it comes to ICE and the people that are affected.
He shouted all the American countries.
Yeah.
Including Canada.
Yeah. He did also shout out Canada as well. And he was like, we are one people. I thought that was super duper dope when he gave the Grammy to the young boy on the set and stuff. It was real classy, like using music as a political message. Fire. I won't push back against that at all. But I was just kind of wondering with like some of the songs he selected, maybe I'm a little out of touch with like Bad Bunny's recent hits and stuff. But it seems like he didn't play like a lot of his best songs and things that he was like known for. Would have liked to see maybe another collab come out. Like would have liked to see Cardi actually performing as well. Mm-hmm. And he played his biggest song right now, the DTMFT song, as like a going out. So I don't know what they're saying in that song, but I thought he was for sure gonna drop that, and all the people were gonna be coming together, dancing under the flags and stuff. He kind of did it as an exiting thing, but like. Your fans want to see that, bro. Like, that's your biggest song right now. That's the main song that I've been hearing when Bad Bunny gets slapped is that song. So, I don't know, man. I thought it was just all right. I feel like Mace as a great hip hop performer, just performer in general in American history, for him to say like it was kind of mid, I kind of agree with that. I'm not gonna lie.
What about you, Sus?
I can't really have too much of an opinion on him because I didn't watch the shit. You feel me? Like I seen some clips. I mean, look, I'm not like a Bad Bunny fan, but like that's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really see what everybody mad at, I guess. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if that's who they pick, let the nigga perform. Like, you know, who gives a fuck? I'm not going, look, bro, we got to think, globally, he is a big star. You know what I'm saying? So I would see why they would do it. But I also feel like there could have been a better performer, but that's just my opinion. But he also did some political shit too. You know, I seen the ice shit with the little boy. I seen that clip on Instagram. That's hard. You know what I'm saying? But two things can be true at the same time, like how you said before on camera, like you didn't like the per se performance, but you liked the message. So, you know what I'm saying? Two things could be true at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't watch it. So, like, I can't say if it was good, if it was bad. I didn't watch it. So, you know?
Couple things, couple questions. I seen a lot of fervor around the fact that this wasn't in English. This was not in English
at all. Fuck about that. That's retarded.
It wasn't in English at all.
It was not in English. I mean, well, there were moments in English. You know, Lady Gaga was a featured performer. And,
okay, she popped out.
She popped out.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Hey, first of all, can I say,
that's hard.
Lady Gaga, hey, take a ride on this disco stick. You feel me?
Oh,
like,
God, she was looking fire.
Hey, it's been, and I always knew you as a, you know, like a cute little Jewish mamacita, but I ain't gonna lie.
Jewish mamacita. I don't think that word has ever been spoken in life ever.
West LA, they exist. And then
he just created.
Yo, that
Jewish
just took me back to
mamacita.
college. Quick little cringe moment. This Jewish guy, literally went up to like this fine ass, like, you know, Mexican chick in our house and was like, "Ooh, I'm not gonna say her name. You're looking like a spicy mamacita."
Ooh,
today."
Carolina.
In front of like
Her name's
everybody,
Carolina.
bro. I swear to God, I went under the
That's
table
racist.
and started like,
That's
bro, the
fucking racist.
second-hand cringe.
They should've
in
fucked
my
He tried,
body.
bro. He tried.
They should have whooped his
I
ass.
was like, yo,
nigga.
but what would make you do that? Trying to
Isaac
get
was
some
trying.
cat?
He was trying. Isaac tried. Sorry, Isaac.
Sorry to interrupt you, though.
That's
Lush.
like
Go
a
ahead.
white man walking up and saying, "Ooh, damn, girl, you a fine black queen today." Man, we finna whoop his ass.
Hey,
Bro, I almost died. I'm not
hey,
gonna
you
lie.
think
The
that hasn't
cringe
worked
that
for you
hit my
before?
body, I almost fucking died, bro.
Racist.
I almost fucking died. I swear to God, bro. Go ahead, Les. My bad.
No. I was genuinely proposing a question, first of all.
Please,
because,
yeah.
I've seen a lot of people like in fervor over the language thing. Me personally, you know, like I love dance hall music. I can't understand a lot. I know it's in English, but it's like heavy patois.
Yeah.
I can't understand a lot of like regional
You're outta
Kingston,
here.
you know, regional Kingston slang and things like that. It doesn't affect my listening to it. I listen to a lot of bossa nova music from Brazil. I don't speak Portuguese, but I
It's
still
so
really
fire,
enjoy
right?
the music.
Yeah.
What's your favorite lyric in a Miles Davis song or a Beethoven symphony? Like the language thing to me is a bit of a non-issue. No, I understand. We're talking about the NFL. There's nothing more American than football. No U, two O's, FOOTBAL. You feel me? Like I understand how important to like the American zeitgeist football is, and I love football. But with that being said, the NFL has hired over 15, I believe, Super Bowl performer halftime headliners that are not from America.
Yeah, that was a good
The
list.
Rolling Stones. Didn't we steal our land back from the fucking Brits? Didn't we steal our land back from the UK? But the Rolling Stones get a pass? Like, what? So we're going to give a pass to the fools that used to, like, enslave us or whatever, that we were under their monarchy, but we dipped to set up shop over here in America. And then the other countries we colonized, we can't give them. We can't let them speak their language? Come on, fool, y'all tweaking.
Yeah.
With the language. This is merely the language thing. Before we even delve into the other.
Crazy though. Let's just get into this. Right quick.
Shakira, Rihanna, I don't need to look it up. Rolling Stones, The Weeknd, who
Paul
else?
McCartney, U2, Shakira, yeah, The Who, The Weeknd. All of these performers are not American citizens, and Bad Bunny is an American citizen.
From Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I'm like, Puerto Rico's America.
It's America.
It is.
Yeah.
It's an American territory.
Yeah.
There's been incessant dialogue over the past 30 years about making it a state. You know what I mean? So it's like,
which is crazy.
Because they can't vote, right?
well, I'm not sure about like the full
I don't think they can vote.
what being a territory entails,
Yeah,
as
they
opposed
can't.
to they probably have like their own like rulership they're allowed to vote on to a degree. However, with that being said, the performance itself, okay, in my opinion, easily top 5 of all time Super Bowl performance. Like the greatest Super Bowl performance of all time was still Prince performing Purple Rain while it was raining. I mean, you can't like you can't pay for that. Like this God decided to make it rain the moment Prince performed Purple Rain. Prince being arguably the greatest musician of the 20th century. So, all right, Dr. Dre. I prefer the Dr. Dre shit over Bad Bunny. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Like that's more aimed directly towards me.
Yeah.
This is hip hop culture, West Coast in particular.
I agree.
You know, you had 50 Cent there for the East Coast, but we had fucking an Eminem for the Midwest, but we had.
And it was in the Bay.
You feel me? Like,
yeah, they should have. Look, or maybe if it was in like Miami or some shit, and I'd be like, oh, this is fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess they could have gave it to California artists, but nigga, Kendrick just did it last year. What we want?
we had Kendrick
We
in
won
New
2
Orleans.
years in a row. Like, what do we want?
We had Kendrick in
That'd
New
be
Orleans.
fire. I wouldn't be mad at it, but you know what I'm saying? I can't feel slighted either. We just had Kendrick.
I think, but that's what I'm kind of getting at is like low key. The politicization of this is kind of what maybe took away from Bad Bunny being able to like get deep into his like artist bag, and I think he did a good job of retorting all the narratives out there. He had on a bulletproof vest, by the way, underneath his like garb because his family has been getting so many death threats. He couldn't bring his family to the Grammys with him to celebrate the biggest moment of his life. You know, he's gone through a lot.
Why are they tripping on this really good guy?
I know, it's fucked up. He's gone through a lot, and I think with all the weight that was on him, he did a good job, but like the artistry wasn't necessarily all the way there. But the messaging was dope.
Okay,
but
let's say we don't like the music. Let's say that my primary language is ASL, American Sign Language. I'm deaf. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm deaf. The visual spectacle, the choreography, the timing was so amazing. That is what Kendrick did last year. To me, this like dwarfed that by a significant margin.
Mm-hmm.
Now that might not be Kendrick's fault. He might not have been allowed to incorporate as many messages like and that was ill. He had like the Bay Area fools with the scraper bikes and like the little like cultural nuances he incorporated. This was that on steroids. This was that
niggas gotta
perfected.
realize that Kendrick shit wasn't even so much about the Super Bowl. He was there to make a message. Yeah, he like, yeah, nigga, I'm Kendrick, I'm from Compton, this for the land, but also Drake, nigga, we're now putting the dirt over the coffin. You know what I'm saying? So it was more so focused on, in my opinion, it was more so focused on the end of the rap beef than the Super Bowl.
But that's what the NFL did.
No, you're right. You're right.
It was the same shit with this performance. It's all this shit going on with ICE, Donald Trump, you know, all the disfavor that we have towards him. They use Bad Bunny to like, you know, send a clear message that the NFL is for everyone. Like it's America's game, but it's everyone's game. Because what is the NFL trying to do? They're trying to expand themselves into international markets. We're gonna have the very first game.
Yeah, they be having England games and shit now over the last few years where they play overseas.
Was it played in Japan, Korea?
Dude, when I went to Brady's retirement game at SoFi or whatever, it wasn't his actual retirement game, but it's when we retired him for the first time. He came back. I was sitting next to a Mexican national, and he was saying all he does is he follows Tom Brady around the NFL. He goes to every single Tom Brady game, and he gets tickets,
Restraining order
brings
pending.
his family and stuff like that
That's
because
insane.
he's such a big Tom Brady fan. He literally flies from Mexico like on a Friday to wherever Tom Brady's gonna be playing at to watch him play because he thinks he's the greatest player of all time. Fire, you know what I'm saying? That's what football is about. Like it's the king of American sports for a reason, and rightfully so. They want it to be the king of sports in the world. It'll never usurp soccer.
Exactly. And here's the
Never
thing,
Globally,
because
no, but
like,
I can't watch soccer. That shit boring.
but the majority of the world disagrees with the consensus of America in that regard. And the point is, like, literally you could go anywhere, not speak a language. I could go to Africa, Asia, Latin America, Europe, wherever. I don't need to speak the language. If I have a soccer ball, I can make friends.
That's a fact.
Period. Soccer is the international language. 100%.
You are correct.
If football wants to just be this exclusive American thing and not expand, cool. I get it. We want that for us. Rugby. They could keep playing rugby and fucking whatever, and losing teeth in fucking New Zealand or whatever the fuck they're doing. With that being said,
I think they play croquet or some shit.
Yeah, they play cricket as opposed to baseball. That's like their baseball.
Crockett. Fucking ignorant nigga.
No, but that's their baseball.
It's fine, bro.
That's their baseball alternative. Like, rugby is essentially like soccer mixed with football. It's really like a football alternative in a lot of ways, and a very violent, respectable sport. Shouts to all the rugby players. With that being said, the people acting so incensed about the fact that you don't think this is a good pop star? Bad Bunny is undeniably, statistically, if not one of the 3 biggest pop stars in the world for the past decade.
Yo, let's stay there. Let's stay there, though, because this is something I was thinking about when I was hearing Mace talk about this, and he was like, Chris Brown is overdue, and it made me ask this question, like, damn, how many, like, American sweetheart performers haven't done the Super Bowl yet? We don't know when we're going to see Jay-Z do a Super Bowl because he's the head of entertainment for the NFL. Everyone wants to see Hove do the Super Bowl. Everyone wants to see Chris Brown do the Super Bowl. Everyone wants to see Justin Bieber.
Didn't we just have Usher 2 years ago?
Exactly. That's
so
my
we had
point.
Usher and then
Let me land. That's my point exactly, is that there's so many legacy American acts that are relatable across the board. Like, we can't pretend like this isn't a thing. Like, our grandmas would tune in to see like a Jay-Z or a Justin Bieber or a Chris Brown. There's so many people that have not been able to play this slot yet. You know what I'm saying? But instead, the NFL did the right thing. They capitalized on the moment. But like, I do believe that when people are saying that they want to see other acts and they think that other people could do better in this spot, right? And you got to think about like how they're known. Like, yeah, Bad Bunny is big now. Everyone knows him now. But in his celebrityism, he's relatively young. He's not
he's hosted Saturday Night Live multiple times.
But he's not competing with a Justin Bieber or a Chris
You're right.
Brown.
You're right. He's smacking both of them.
As far as
you're right. They're below
him. American people being beloved to the American
There's so many levels below him. It's not even comparable.
You got it all wrong.
Spotify. Bad Bunny.
No.
Bad Bunny versus
not
Chris
numbers.
Brown.
Sorry, not numbers. I'm not talking numbers. I'm talking about
Chris Brown.
I'm talking about how the
Let's combine Justin Bieber and Chris Brown and compare them to Bad Bunny.
Okay, Sus, who do you think is more popular? Like, people care about them more, Justin Bieber or Bad Bunny?
Right now, Bieber, nigga, Bad Bunny gang.
I'm talking about overall. When you do the Super Bowl,
wait. You contradicted. Fuck you, Landing, because you contradicted.
You're a legacy.
You contradicted your own point because you originally said.
92 million.
But before you said this is not like a big pop star moment. But then you're comparing it to legacy acts. What does legacy have to do with pop star? Legacy has to do with.
Come on, man.
Ricky.
Just
Ricky
stop.
right.
Just stop, bro.
Nah, hell nah.
Like, just stop.
Ricky right. That nigga Justin Bieber still got more monthly followers than Bad Bunny.
He got more what?
We're talking about baby. If Justin played that at the Super Bowl, if Justin dropped that at the Super Bowl, what the fuck would we be talking about? Come on,
Justin.
Come on, dog.
Significantly more people listen to Spotify in America than they do in the countries. Significantly more people. Good job, though. I'll give it to you.
Come on, bro. But look. I'm not with the Turning Point USA alternate show. I love that.
We're gonna
Bad
get
Bunny
into that
did this.
later.
I'm all about culture, people dipping in other cultures and stuff. You said you listen to different music. Nigga Sus listens to Russian trap. I listen to Italian trap. We need to be expanding our horizons. But when I'm hearing someone like Mace, bro, say this, he's like a excellent performer. There is some validity to stars, right? When they're on like equal footing. At some point in time, I had the game. Now you got the game. Let me keep it real with you. That performance was low key bad.
Okay.
We've had Michael Jackson do the Super Bowl. We've had Beyonce. We've had Missy Elliott. We've had Usher. We are talking about penultimate pop stars. The epitome.
We're not going to act like, everything you're saying is accurate.
Showmanship.
However, we're not going to act like Bad Bunny is not a bigger star than Justin Bieber right now. Spotify metrics aside, it's
about longevity,
inaccurate.
Lush. It's about
that is not fucking true,
bro. It's about longevity.
And Justin Bieber. I'll even give you this. Justin Bieber put out a better album than Bad Bunny last year.
If I call
Justin
my
Bieber put
right
out
now and
one
I
of
said,
the best
Who's Bad
albums.
Bunny, she would probably say, "Oh, the guy who just did the Super Bowl, whatever," because it's in the headlines. And if I asked her who Justin Bieber is, she can probably rattle off a list of facts about him. She's watched him grow up in front of her. He's beloved in America, bro.
And he's also not American. He's Canadian. He's fucking Canadian. You're talking about another person that's not fucking American.
I'm not on some bullshit though. I don't care if you're from America or not. It's about your like.
So then the main issue
doesn't have the same.
He doesn't have cultural cachet. Yes, he does. That's why he had the fucking highest.
Dude, just let him.
That's why he had the highest. But that's why
he
had
to push these artists into spaces they don't belong.
That's why he had the highest grossing. He had more viewers during his Super Bowl halftime than anyone.
And guess who had that before him? Kendrick. And guess who had that before him? The Weeknd. You know why? Because the product is growing. It's not necessarily the person. It's because the NFL puts billions of dollars into their marketing fund to spread the game across the world.
So did the Weeknd or Kendrick have an entire politicized organization make a whole alternative where the entire demographic that would be most opposed tune into it, which actually grossed 5 million live viewers, the biggest live stream in YouTube history.
Oh, I heard 800,000.
5 million.
Cap.
5 million.
Look it up. Can you look it up how much the Turning Point USA shit?
5 million live viewers for Turning Point USA.
On YouTube? On YouTube, you think 5 million people?
No, they had 5 million live viewers total. They had 5 million.
That's cap. They're inflating those numbers.
Sure, even better.
That's cap.
Cool. I'm cool with you. I'm cool with you saying that. You're right, because it did look like a fucking elementary school talent show in the.
Look, like that. That shit.
With that being said,
bad,
there was
I watched a 15-second clip of that shit.
There is a highly publicized / politicized alternative halftime show for the first time in history, which could have potentially taken away a lot of prowess. And the main people.
I heard 800,000. That's what I heard.
You just changed the number. How did you hear 18? He said 18,000 and he said 800,000.
No, I said 800 the first time. My homie told me during the game. Okay. He said he was like, on Twitter they said 800,000 people checked into the Turning Point USA. Look, I checked it live. It was 700K. Come on, bro.
What's the total views?
Come on, look at the way Republicans going out right now, bro. They're the sped kid. We don't need to pick on them, bro. It's retarded. So come on,
fire.
They're bodying this, dude. Show. Nobody.
Where did they do this at?
Dog.
In Utah, I want to say.
They're bodying this. No, 3.7 million people did not fucking watch.
They said
shit.
5 million live viewers.
They did that.
Yo, by the way,
5 million live viewers.
That's crazy.
By the way, I saved some Kid Rock.
I don't give a fuck enough, like, bro.
I saw last night.
About the little girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, this was like the most talked about halftime show ever, bro.
But guess what, Nathan? That's gonna happen next year.
Don't call me Nathan.
Sorry, bro, Steve.
Whoa!
I'm racist. No. You can't say they're brothers. I'm used to him being here, bro. Guess what's gonna happen next year? The next performer is going to have the most ever viewed people for a Super Bowl, because that's what happens year after year after year after year. Bro, we're a prestigious hip hop music platform. We should be able to talk about these things outside of the lines that people color for us, whether it's about race or fucking politics.
So what didn't you like about his performance? Beyond the fact that he didn't say,
I've already laid it out. I thought it wasn't. I thought what he did was he took the Weeknd's performance, he took elements of Rihanna's performance, and just smashed it together.
So let me add something to that.
And now, The Weeknd has the best Super Bowl halftime show ever in the modern era.
Is the NFL a traditionally conservative or liberal organization?
It's supposed to be apolitical. It is. It is.
Ricky.
It is supposed to be apolitical.
Ricky. It says it peaked at 6.1 concurrent live.
6.1 million? Hey,
God damn, we live around a lot of lame motherfuckers, bro. 6.1 million
Hey,
people tuned into that
all of
shit.
Ricky's fans, is my dick long enough for y'all to all suck at the same time?
Oh my
like real talk.
I just be disappointed in America sometimes, bro.
Wait, which that was the white people?
Yes.
I think they were trying to do it on Twitter and they didn't allow it.
But wait, are you saying that the numbers weren't real?
That's
I'm saying
crazy.
that I don't know if it might have been streamed at more than just YouTube. I don't know if it was all on.
So like what? YouTube, Kick, Twitch, like shit like that.
Yeah.
Man, that's disappointing. 6.1
insane.
million people tuned into that shit.
And still the highest rated.
Kid
But
rocking them?
how many people tuned in
rocking
though,
them?
just
Man,
to
stop
like just to be like
Stop
on some,
it.
I wonder what's happening. Like how many people just tuned in to just be like, oh, I want to see this dumbass shit, and then clicked off. Feel me?
I think it made people just feel like, as far as them racist motherfuckers, it gave them an out, because I think they would have just sat and watched the Bad Bunny shit and hated instead. Instead, they had an alternative to go to.
No,
to
for
watch.
sure. That was the whole premise of it. But
Since he's
Which is
incapable of
crazy.
giving a fucking nuanced answer, let me ask, like, because I know that you'll keep it a thou out regardless. Not incapable, but unwilling.
No.
Unwilling. Unwilling.
I did do a little bit of some hoe shit right there. I
Yeah,
get what you're
unwilling.
saying.
Suspect. Is the National Football League a traditionally more conservative or liberal organization?
I mean,
Okay, I would say that it's supposed to be apolitical.
But what does it tend to? Where does it tend to lean? Right or left?
These days, I would say that,
Ha!
I would say
He's
from,
avoiding this
listen.
question like the plague.
I would say post Kaepernick, it's harder to tell, but before, yeah, more
The
conservative.
fact that Kaepernick was even an issue should tell you, like, are
they
you
still
fucking?
conservative.
Hey,
they
yo,
just
you
trying
know what's
to act
crazy,
like they're
though?
not.
You know what's crazy though? Remember that one halftime show where they had the dude flying with the guitar and it's like, "Here goes my hero." Low key, Bad Bunny didn't even do better than that one, bro.
I don't even know that nigga.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. But no,
Listen.
more conservative. Yeah, but they're trying to change though.
They
They're trying
acting
to
like
change.
they is. They acting like they is. They
Yeah.
still the same. It's still shut up and play, nigga. I own this team. You shut your ass up
Well,
and you play.
fucking
Hey,
Jerry.
when
I'm
Shakira,
not
when,
gonna bring
when,
that clip up.
hey, when
that
Shakira,
shit's so paused.
no one really complained when Shakira was the performer, huh? When Shakira performed at the Super Bowl,
Yeah, no one really.
why do you think they didn't complain? Was it because last time
She
I
was
checked?
shaking that shit.
Oh, so they want to sexualize Latina women, and that's okay.
Mm.
But if there's like a Latina male artist performing, fuck that. He's speaking Spanish. Get him out of here. I don't understand the language.
Yeah.
Shakira
Get
do
him
be
the fuck
speaking
outta here.
English though.
She does speak English, but she also speaks Portuguese in a lot of her music.
I mean, bro, no one is sitting here and fucking.
And there was a bunch of thick shit in
bro, okay,
yesterday.
Brandon isn't here, bro. Brandon literally had a slew of fucking Instagram stories talking about how the Turning Point USA show was so much better than the fucking halftime show, and how Bad Bunny's shit sucked. Dude, like no one agrees with
Listen
that
to what you
lame
just
ass
said.
shit. Like no one's even talking about like that shit, because it's like if you have eyes and ears, you know that that's not the fucking case. Shout out Lush One. Epstein Island is the real Kid Rock.
You feel
That
me?
was your hardest bar
You feel
that
me?
you've had lately.
That's Kid Rock.
But
Epstein
I
Island.
don't care to sit here and act like take up this fake opposition of, oh, let me defend the Republicans and the racists. Like I'm not with that. I'm just talking about it from like an artistry standpoint. Like if I were to be doing a Dejan report card right now, political messaging, he gets an A plus. Performance, I'm probably gonna give it around like C plus, edging to a B. Bro,
Okay.
when he was standing on the light pole,
So right
I was
now we're at a-
literally
so-
looking
so-
at
so
him
right
like,
now
what
we're
are
at
you
an A
doing?
minus.
And what song
Him
are you performing,
on the actual
bro?
mic and like how he was performing? Like what about it?
Yeah, like it just
What
was.
about
It was
it
a
was
little. It
lackluster?
was a little lackluster. It was a
What
little
about it?
lackluster.
But if his
I felt like the moments were better. Like the people getting married, the way he was walking through this elaborate thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
That
choreography was
fire.
immaculate,
But,
right?
like,
The
he
presentation
wasn't,
was
like,
immaculate.
breaking it down, singing hella fucking crazy, doing some performance type shit. And I've never been to a Bad Bunny concert. I don't know if he's doing that or not. You know what I'm saying? But like, I was literally sitting there and was like, The Weeknd did way better than this. The Weeknd did way better.
Here's a
than
point that a lot of people are missing, and this is going to be a controversial take, but I've been waiting for a long time to say this. W hip hop, because reggaeton is a subgenre of hip hop culture. Reggaeton is derived from hip hop. Bad Bunny is an MC. It is a combination of reggae, Caribbean music, you feel me,
Facts.
infused with Spanish, and what? Hip hop. Bad Bunny was doing predominantly what when he was on the mic? Rapping, not singing. It was in Spanish though. He was rapping for the majority of the set. He is an MC/singer. Right there, W hip hop. Shouts of black culture for this W that Latinos are sharing with y'all. You feel me? Like, this is a W for black culture, for hip hop, and it's a W for reggaeton and Latinos simultaneously. And the fact that people are missing this nuance and people want to act like there's a separation. No, the only separation is the language, bro. There's more rhythmic diversity in between modern jerk music and Philly drill compared to traditional hip hop than there is reggaeton. If you really want to break it down from a musical standpoint. And I don't really know if anyone has studied music theory enough to even have that nuance of a conversation. But with that being
I get
said,
what you're saying.
yeah. With that being said, the political messaging, which you said he got an A+ for, I say he get an A+++. Because why? He didn't say fuck ICE not once.
I said that he took the high road. He had political messaging in a very classy way that wasn't going to cause bad.
Carried by all the theatrics around him.
I think
and
that
his
was
actual performance.
I think that was
You know
his
what I'm
mission,
saying?
though,
So he was
too.
getting carried.
I think that was his mission. I don't think he said, I'm going to get up there and break it down and show him I'm the new Mike Jack. I think he was on some, I'm doing this for my people. And that's okay. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Doing it for my people, aka no.
For us.
No,
For the
we're
people that
all
get it. For the people that get it and
He's
fuck the
saying
people who don't.
No, what he's saying was
Not just for Puerto
he's
Rico.
saying I'm not doing it for our people. He's saying I am you. We are all one people.
Facts.
I'm a part of y'all shit. Why the fuck are y'all tripping?
Mm-hmm.
And it just really comes down to and I get it. So if you don't like the performance, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You think it was a whack performance, and I'm not just speaking to you, I'm speaking to anybody. But to act like Bad Bunny, one of the biggest stars in the world, didn't deserve that fucking spotlight.
Can we see what Jake Paul and them said about it?
Oh, Jake Paul is straight up bitch. I used to like
bro.
Jake.
That fool has
I used to
CTE,
like
dog.
Jake Paul. He is straight bitch, bro.
Could you click on that link?
Look, I just had to wake Lush's
The Jake Paul
pod game
one?
up. You feel me? I just had to get Lush potted this morning. Let's go, baby.
I ain't playing,
You
bro.
feel me? Stupid.
Yeah, and guess what? I'm a proud American. I'm a proud American. I love this country, despite the fact that this is a stolen land, despite the fucking blood that was spilled, despite the fucking transcontinental slave trade, which this nation wouldn't exist without. I still have love for the principles of what this country was defined by, for the actual words of the Declaration of Independence. When you remove context, beautiful in their essence. And I believe in America so much that I know that Bad Bunny is an important part of this fucking fabric.
Facts.
1,000,000%. And if anybody don't like it, you feel me? Like I said, many inches of suck.
Let's get into this right here. Okay, so Jake Paul said, purposely turning off the halftime show. Let's rally together and show big corporations they can't just do whatever they want without consequences, which equals viewership for them. You are their benefit. Realize you have power. Turn off this halftime. A fake American citizen performing who publicly hates America. I cannot support that. Ooh, I love this from Jake Paul. You know why? Because this is just the ignorant white guy showing that he don't know shit about the culture. He doesn't give a fuck about the culture that he chooses to surround himself with. Bust down rollies, bust down chains, always trying to suck the next new popular rapper's dick, right? This guy benefits off of black culture so much he had to fight one of the most famous black boxers ever to get a huge payday. But he's saying that Bad Bunny in this performance, Bad Bunny is representing hate towards America. He called him a fake U.S. citizen. He's a real U.S. citizen. Your brother moved to Puerto Rico so he could fucking commit tax evasion, right? Because they got better like tax rules over there.
Both live out there.
They both got a house out there. That's the crazy
both
got a
of
house
y'all
out there,
live
too.
out there. Both of y'all live in Puerto Rico, a fucking U.S. territory where your little white ass can be safe.
That's crazy.
Dude, this is when we gotta take out. I was gonna use. I was gonna say lynch. We should not be lynching people. That's fucked up.
Shit.
But this is when we gotta hang these fucking culture vultures, bro. Because like obviously he's trying to do the sensationalized thing, but I think that this is just what is it called? Like privilege. You know what I'm saying? When your privilege doesn't allow you to see what's actually going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, what everything Luscious said about Bad Bunny is true. We're better together when we're a mixing pot. We're sharing cultures and stuff like that. Like, that's what the West should represent. That's what America should represent. But motherfuckers like Jake Paul, they want to act like they down, come around all the popping people, like the Latina chicks, the black dudes, whatever. But inside, you know, they still wish it was a white nation.
You hit the nail on the head with your first sentence.
Fake American citizen is
CTE.
insane.
Oh, he's got the CTE for sure.
This is clearly like you calcified, smooth-brained activity. This
Yeah.
is not.
You think Jake Paul been boxing enough to have CTE?
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
no.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think he got no
No.
CTE.
Did y'all
What?
see how
You
hard
see
he got
that?
hit?
Show, bro.
Did y'all see how
Already?
hard he got hit, bro?
That's what-
Our brain is like the weakest part of our body, bro. We can't take
You gotta
this
know,
shit like that.
it don't take too long if you get knocked out like that.
And if you
Yeah, I'm
sparring
I
every
ain't
day,
gonna
like
put CTE
hardcore
on that nigga. That
sparring-
nigga just racist.
Facts.
Word.
Hey, you said
That
don't
nigga
give him
just
an out.
racist.
I
I'm trying to
agree.
get that nigga
Don't
out.
give him
Giving
an
niggas
out.
That nigga
cop-outs and
just racist.
shit.
He's gonna have
Facts.
those type of opinions before
Oh,
boxing,
shit.
whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
It was like a clip of that nigga hanging out with like Donald Trump and shit. So you already know, like they just doing all this. Like
Yeah.
yesterday, I was watching this shit. I'm like, damn, why so many why so many white people like outspoken and like mad that the nigga performed that shit?
Yeah,
Right?
like I didn't give a
you know,
fuck. I didn't think
it ain't
I
that
didn't have
big.
two thoughts
Yeah,
about it.
like,
I didn't even watch
why
it.
is that such a big? Nah, I get it. Like, all right, it wasn't in English. Niggas couldn't understand it. Cool, whatever. But like, just to be on there like outspoken, like with so much hate, like for what? Like,
You know what I think is the angle that we've been missing at No Jumper, especially when it comes to the Nicki Minaj shit, is we haven't been talking about how religion impacts all of this shit. Right? So like us over here, we've been downplaying Nicki Minaj, calling her all sorts of sellouts, da-da-da-da-da. But to like the Christian people, like what are they called? Evangelicists?
Yeah.
Dude,
Evangelist.
yeah, evangelists. They love Nicki Minaj right now. Like she's booming in like Christian circles. I had no idea. I had to watch some like cultural clip up shit, you know, trying to familiarize myself with these topics and stuff. And apparently Christians are rocking out for Nicki right now. Like,
Political
supporting
parties,
Donald Trump and
parties,
shit.
particularly the right wing, have always weaponized religion, despite our Constitution having a whole thing designated about separation of church and state. There is a very highly politicized issue, always has been. This is no exception. However, I implore anybody to go into any real church and see if your fucking pastor is pushing a message of hate, pushing a message
Yeah, this
of
gay. Like,
racism.
you didn't even just put your own thought out. You said, nah, let's all together not watch this. Like, bro, that's some bitch ass shit. You could have just been like, you feel me? Even this is gay, but you could just tweet it and like, yeah, I ain't watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? But you made a whole paragraph talking about the niggas a fake citizen. Let's all rally together. Like, yeah, you definitely on some racist white man shit. And then you using all your influence to hate and then make other motherfuckers trying to persuade other people to not watch it too. That's some ultimate hating ass nigga shit. Like,
No, he
it
got
don't
paid
get
for
no
show, right?
higher of being a hater.
you think
than
he got
that.
paid to say
Yeah,
that?
this is compromise.
I don't think he got paid to say that. I just think more so it's he's doing
just
that
racist.
little pandering shit to just be, the white folks as racist. Like it is what it is.
But I also think with the Paul brothers, what we're seeing now is that they're getting so much money that they don't necessarily need the culture. And as you go into these higher upper echelon business rooms, it probably benefits you to be more conservative, to be more like, you know what I'm saying, with the
Is this the
ruling
same Jake
party.
Paul that did the song "It's Everyday Bro" featuring Gucci Mane?
Yeah, he paid.
Last time I checked, quarter
Hey, Gucci
ticket.
like 20 million or something. No, maybe
Oh, it was a
more than that.
ticket. The whole
Y'all
ticket.
see what his brother said?
What?
Yeah,
His
he was anti. I mean, he wasn't going with what Jake Paul
His
said.
brother said, I love my brother, but I don't agree with this. Puerto Ricans are American, and I'm happy they were given an opportunity to showcase the talent that come from the island. I fuck with that.
I feel like this is the whole
I
thing.
fuck with
Even
Logan
if
Paul
the
for saying
performance
that.
wasn't great, like even if it wasn't, who give a fuck? Like let them have their moment.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. Let
Like,
them have him. I just feel like he just
Give a
like
fuck.
he know he in the WWE. His brother making it look bad and shit. So he like nigga. I gotta go back to Puerto Rico.
Facts.
Y'all ready for me? I gotta go do an interview. I just came in.
Hey,
All right,
Remo,
man.
appreciate
All right,
you
Remo,
popping up,
fuck
brother.
with you, fuck with you, bro.
Great to see
Peace.
you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you already know, brother. Remo bringing
Hey, get
a
Nietzsche
very
back up here, Remo. All right.
Remo bringing a really like solid, balanced perspective every
Nah,
time.
for
You know what I
sure.
mean? Like he's very like this. That was like a very reasonable. Like, hey, even if it wasn't all that, show them love. Da, da, da. And although I disagree with like that, I do understand that is the general consensus for a lot of people that I talk to that aren't of Hispanic descent or Bad Bunny fans, but still, like, hey, you know, it is what it is. Like, I wasn't really fucking with it. It was kind of boosty, but it's not like they gave a fuck,
Yeah,
though.
that's what I
You
said.
feel me? Like,
nigga, that's cool. Even if it wasn't great, I didn't see it. But even if it wasn't great, like, nigga, let them have it. So fucking what?
Nah, for sure. I mean,
nigga.
I felt that way leading up to it or whatever as well. It was just like, why do people care so much, bro? It's just some music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. But I mean, the country's in that. The country's in that mode right now. You know, with Donald Trump being back in back in office. PC is out. You could say whatever you want. You know, you could be more openly racist. He's gonna be way worse this term.
okay, if PC's out, then fuck all you weird fucking middle American redneck, goofy ass fucking white trash lames.
Get 'em.
You feel me? Like, is
Get
that
'em.
offensive? It shouldn't be, because you guys want to make fun of like blacks, Mexicans, Jews, whatever. So I can't say that. It's not just funny.
I mean, dude, like, I don't know. We're in such a weird space, even with these young streamer kids that are just obsessed with saying the N-word, bro. Like, I want to make like a video about this shit. I got thoughts about it, but I also don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with that being like the wave?
Yeah, I mean, that's
Hip hop culture, gang. We
But,
are
like,
the biggest influence on the
This
planet.
is something I saw with you guys when I saw y'all talking about it, and it upset me a little bit. Is that like when we have other cultures encroaching upon our shit and doing things that they shouldn't be doing within our culture? Why do we gotta blame ourselves? Why do we gotta say that this is our
we
fault?
allowed them to.
No, bro. Like, okay, I'm sure that Hispanic people or Jewish people or whatever Asian people have words that they call each other that could
All
be
right,
like
look.
a
I
derogatory
got a
term,
question
but
for
they
you.
say it intra-group.
I got a question
So
for you.
why is it strange? But why is it strange
Wait,
for us to say
Let me
don't
just ask you
say
a
that?
question. Let me just give you a question. Do you have a problem with Mexicans and white people becoming Crips?
It's not his place.
That's not my place.
I
to
just
say,
want to know.
but I don't.
I just no. Because it has to matter. Just as a black man,
I would
do
say-
you,
I would
how do
say
you feel
no.
about Mexicans and white people
I would
joining
say
black
no.
gangs?
I don't say I don't have a problem with that.
So you don't have no problem with these niggas killing niggas, but you draw the line where they say niggas.
Well, I look at gang culture as more so you're tied into like poverty, right? So like I grew up with a ghetto ass like
I'm
white
just
boy.
saying,
and shit.
answer the question. I can
good
join the
point, though,
gang,
But I got a
can
problem-
join the
I got a-
gang as a Mexican or no white man, and I could get in the car with you, go slide and kill other black people, but I can't say nigga.
No. Because I have a
Where
problem,
do we draw the line?
I have a problem with the destruction of black life, no matter whose hand it comes to.
I'm just
comes
saying.
from.
Then you should have a problem with them being able to gangbang then.
But you just took me totally out of my. I wouldn't
How?
because I don't know. Like
That's
what
what
I'm not.
gangbanging involves in. They kill people.
this
Look,
is
I
true.
just had a conversation
This
with
is
Alex
true.
That's
Alonso
the
and
point of
Munchie, and they
gangbanging.
said that it would be totally different. That's not what gangbanging is about.
Hey.
So I'm saying you just took me
It's
into
too
some
many niggas
foreign
in
water
jail for murder and too many niggas dying
you
out
just
here.
took me into some waters.
It may
I'm
not
not
just
even,
be about it, but niggas is dying.
I mean, like, but like my.
That's
my
all I'm
true,
saying
my
is
true
we
answer when it
can't
comes to,
we
like,
can't draw the
gangs
line
is-
and just be like, yeah, he could join the gang, hop in, you feel me, and slide, but don't be saying nigga and shit. Like,
Okay, but
nah,
then-
if we gonna draw lines with niggas, then draw lines with everything.
Especially if I'm gonna catch a case with you over that shit.
Draw lines with everything. then.
Shit. If I'm gonna catch a case with you, I ain't one of you like that.
But
Fuck
it's
that.
like, nah, I think you took it. That was deep. I
No,
like that
he-
conversation. I would
he
like to
took
have
that-
this conversation.
he took
one
that
day for
perfectly.
sure. But
Here's
like,
the day,
I
today.
don't understand how that relates to like a weird ass white kid like clavicular saying
not
the
saying-
N word. Like I don't.
I'm
understand.
not.
Yeah, because these are square white.
I don't.
I'm
yeah,
not
I don't
saying
understand
that.
that.
I'm
how
not
that-
saying
he's saying that
that.
sets the
And
precedent.
he's saying
I'm-
it as a joke too. Like,
I'm not
he's, like,
saying
saying
that.
it kind of like.
And
know.
I was
look-
never giving these new little streamer kids and all of that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that, nigga, you have to realize that we are some of the most copy motherfuckers on the planet, nigga. This is black American culture, and we are. That's why we're responsible for it. We allowed them in our culture. So, like, what can we do?
But
What can we do?
no. We didn't allow.
Yeah, we did.
No.
Yeah,
no,
we
no,
did.
no.
Yeah, we
No.
did.
The
Yeah,
marketability
we
of
did.
something and it being popular does not mean that you're just like allowing someone into it.
Every group,
That
every
'cause-
motherfucker got the white boy that they join, and they be like, "Oh God, you can say nigga." This
But-
is how it starts.
Okay, but like let
all
me.
across the planet,
Can I
all across
address
the
that?
country,
Can
in
I address
every
that?
group, they always do that.
Can I address
and then
that,
this
though?
becomes a bigger thing.
No, they get mad at you when you don't
Can I
say
address
it.
that?
How about
though?
that?
Can
they
I
get
address?
mad at you
Can
when
I
you don't
address
say
like
it.
Am I lying?
the white homie or the Mexican homie that says the N word and is from the gang? So in Venice, everywhere, bro, we all have a ghetto ass white boy or a Hispanic dude that like thinks he's black or whatever. are like people like that. I feel like they learned by high school that it's just not a good look for me to be saying nigga. And
Then it's got racist
phased
gangs
it out.
though.
We also do have racist gangs.
It's different.
That might be.
But
your
let me
perspective
finish though.
of it.
But let me finish though. When it comes to shit like that, like let me take it out of Venice and go to like the east side, like where my dad's from and stuff like that. Like a Milk, right? Like Milk being a part of the Hoovers and being the ghetto ass white boy from the hood. Is like, I feel like I would be more allowing of him to say the N-word and engage with that because the link that's uniting them is they're both at the bottom together. He's surrounded by this culture. All he sees is black faces,
Well,
black
he got
names,
adopted by a black mother like when he was
yeah,
a child.
so
right?
it's different for them because I know it's like, it's like, bro, like it's like a bear being raised by a tiger or some shit.
Yep.
Nigga, the bear thinks it's a motherfucking tiger. It ain't got no stripes on his back or nothing like that, but the motherfucker thinks it's a tiger. You put it around some bears and it's gonna be like, nigga, what the fuck are y'all? Y'all look like me, but what you all know?
I don't
You know
think
what I'm
everybody
saying?
should be saying it,
So-
but we are still responsible for
But
why everybody said it because
that
we
sets
make
the
everything
precedent.
cool.
No.
We make everything cool, and then we also be making it cool for some. And you got to realize if that's happening in your group, it's happening all over the country.
Bro, but you got to see this kid. I don't think you've seen this kid. The Clav kid.
Yeah,
He's
he's
like
seen him.
he's
I'm not
like
saying that he should be
Sperry's
saying it.
fucking
I'm saying the
Polo.
effect of how it spreads and why everybody is comfortable with it. And I'm not justifying it, saying he should say it.
But he's not
gotta
even. But
realize what I'm
I
saying.
know. But I'm saying though, sus. He's not
I'm
even
just saying
saying
that-
it in
that-
the
that's-
cultural way, like my nigga. Like he's on some like he might hit you with a hard R.
Yeah,
I'm not saying,
and that's
and I'm never gonna say that. Yeah, that's cool.
Of course, I'm not saying
just
that you
saying
are.
how it spreads and why we're responsible for now it just becoming so lackluster and just everybody say it.
But
Niggas have
why do
given
we
so
always
many
gotta
passes
take the blame for
because
shit,
it's
bro?
just the truth.
Like it's
After you
always
give
like,
so
oh,
many
y'all
passes-
too ghetto, y'all too this, y'all allowed this
a
to
good point,
happen,
too.
y'all. It's
good
always like that. It's never the other groups, bro. This is the main
That's a good
thing.
point.
Black people are always being gaslit into thinking that some shit is our problem. The cop wouldn't have shot you if you would have just da 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 da. It's
That's not the
always our
same,
problem,
bro.
and it's never the
Not
other
the same,
people's
bro.
problem that's
It's
doing
not the
fuck
same,
shit.
bro. I'm saying that it's our fault isn't taking fault from them. Two people can be at fault.
boom.
Facts.
So
Nah.
once again, if it the
So
only
we should have
way
listened to Oprah, and we
the
should have stopped
only-
saying bitch and nigga in
the
every
only
song.
not us yes
Because the shit be sounding hard.
because if you want to police it, don't put it in a public song that's about to get millions and millions of views.
Okay,
If
but-
you, and don't give nobody a pass. You can't give Eminem and then can't think and then Eminem becomes a star and then the little nerdy white boy in his room is emulating him and he thinks he's him. So what the fuck you think is he gonna
Unless
do?
we're gonna
he
make a
never
new
gave Eminem the
legislation.
pass.
No. Yes,
Replace
they
that?
did. Eminem had the pass. That's why he's ad-libbing Royce the 5'9" on stage, saying the N-word on stage while he's a famous rapper.
What year was this?
1999, 2000.
All right, but that's before
was-
motherfuckers gained some good sense. Like,
But
okay,
even-
why does
what does that mean?
Eminem and
Replace
Mac
that
Miller
with
say
anybody.
that? There's no white rappers that
I'm
say
just
the
saying,
N-word
bro.
besides the redhead dude who's a nigga. He just albino.
He's not. He's a white. He's fully white, bro.
That's a white man.
He's fully white.
Wait, the redhead dude
yes,
from
he's-
60s?
yes.
That's a white man.
I
Yes.
thought he said
He's
one
from-
of his parents is...
No.
Nah, he's from
That's a
neighborhood
white
and he's from Dallas. Shouts to Jin Lee.
That's a white man.
Real one.
No,
yeah.
no, not him. Not the super fat one.
Yeah,
The,
he's a
He
white
says
the other one. No, the
So
other
I don't know
one.
what you're talking about then.
With the hella country accent. The other dude.
He has a country accent.
Nah, y'all know who I'm talking about. He
all
has an
I'm not-
interview up here.
all
with
I'm
Adam.
saying is, I'm
not saying-
Jen Lee shouldn't
I'm
be
not
saying
saying that
nigga. He
everybody
looks
should get a
stupid.
pass.
I know what you're talking about.
The other dude.
He's black.
He's black.
He's black.
It ain't
but he
nothing
look
wrong
black
with that.
though.
He black.
But he black.
I'm not talking about him.
Yeah, we're not
I'm not
talking
saying
about
that everybody should get a pass. I'm not saying everybody should be able to say nigga. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is nigga, once famous motherfuckers start giving niggas passes and shit like that, and we put it all in the raps and we let people amongst us do it, you gotta know if it's happening in your friend group. It's happening all across the country. And once they leave hanging out with you, they go with their white friends and they make other motherfuckers feel comfortable. Now niggas we made this shit so cool that now nigga black vernacular just becomes nigga
Do you
words
see people
that
say
everybody
it's internet talk?
Yeah.
That's the craziest
all of
shit.
it come from
the
us.
kids
We
just
make
call
this
it
shit cool
internet
and they
talk
copy
now.
it.
And
It's
they
our
don't know that
fault.
it's AAVE.
And look,
That's
it can be our
crazy.
fault while us not doing something on purpose. You understand what I'm saying?
Wait,
'Cause
go
it's-
ahead. What you said. No more time?
It can still be your fault if you don't do something purposely. If I shoot Lush on accident, I still shot him.
He still shot me.
Bro, but we shouldn't have to police everything, sus. It should just be common
Then let him do it. Either police it or not.
Nah, bro, it should just be common.
Can't say
if other white rappers
common
aren't
sense
willing
ain't
to
so
put
common,
their neck
bro.
out there and
Common
say the
sense
N-word
isn't
in
so
every
common, bro.
song, bro.
But let's talk about that real quick. Let's talk about that because, and I'm pretty sure Sus is aware of this, and you may or may not be, but in the mid '90s, in New York City, the N-word was pretty much used by all races, whites included. If you were from the hood, and there's several white rappers from New York during that time saying N-word on wax. Necro, Ill Bill. There's a gang of them. Adams interviewed Necro, and he's talked about this. This was common vernacular. Watch the movie Kids, if you don't believe me. Watch the movie Kids, which is the quintessential teenage movie of the 90s. Skaters in NYC. The two main white kids, Casper and Telly, their best friend Harold, he a black dude. They all say the N-word. You know, not in the hard R racist way, but that has been part of the vernacular.
And that's what I'm saying. This is why it's our fault, because even when they be with us, it don't have to be purposely our fault. But nigga, if everybody would have had to police it, it's too many. The fact that there's even a thing of giving a pass is exactly why it's our fault. That shouldn't even be like a joke or a thing. You get what I'm saying? If that wasn't even a thing, nigga, the fact that nigga Lush has one in his wallet.
I do have an N-word pass in my wallet.
What does it say though? Don't let this get you fucked up.
Still, bro. I get that it's not right. I'm not saying that everybody should be able to say it. That's not what I'm saying, bro. You feel me? Because some things is for us. That's not what I'm saying. But two things can be true at the same time. It's still our fault. It's still our fault, bro, because we made this shit so cool, and now everybody just nigga.
I guess my whole shit though is I do get what you're saying, but it's with just to all other people out there, this is why y'all really gotta check the black hate that y'all be experiencing in your body, bro, because we just be talking and the shit be sounding so motherfucking cool that you can't help. Your body clenches up. You got to start talking about your First Amendment right and all of this other shit about why you should be able to say it. Just remember that the next time you want to disparage a black person is that we gave you life.
So let's talk about...
We are everybody's father out here. And it don't matter if you got a dick, even the black woman. That's your fucking daddy, nigga.
Facts.
That's your fucking mom.
Bitches go lay down.
Y'all gotta chill out with hating us, bro.
And get fat put in their ass.
So
what a lot of black bitches be
it's getting out of hand, bro. It's getting out of hand.
People like to deny it or not, but we the blueprint for real.
So as a white boy that grew up in a privileged family, you feel me, in the far west side, I would implore that of y'all. You know what I mean? Step up the gatekeeping, all right? If anything, I would implore black folks, you know what I'm saying, step up the gatekeeping because why? Let me give you two examples. We already talked about them today. Number one, Kid Rock. The only reason we know who Kid Rock is because he was a white boy that grew up on the outskirts of Detroit and was infatuated by hip-hop culture and became a DJ. And he was a DJ and wanted to be a part of hip hop culture and was making rap records, then transitioned to nu metal. Then all of a sudden, fast forward 25 years later, is now doing anything that's...
He's right. Yeah. It's our fault because we're so accepting of everybody because we've been so shitted on and hated on.
Kid Rock got a pass, and then look at this.
We accept everybody.
Accept Kid Rock though, or was that some corporate shit that black people?
No. He was accepted before anybody knew who he was. He was a DJ with a high top fade.
Right.
He had a high top fade, like fucking Kid. You feel me? From Kid and Play, DJing in the streets of Detroit when there's no other white people around. So he got that pass.
Yeah, like a Post Malone times 10.
Post Malone times 10. Let's take a look at Jake Paul. You know, I'm not going to say that he was like a huge champion for black culture or was ever like the voice, but guess what? He had a song with Gucci Mane. Yeah. He had a song with Gucci Mane. He'd be hanging around rappers. A lot of young black kids that were his fans. I remember Jake Paul going on the Breakfast Club, and I think it was either Envy or Charlemagne's kids. One of their kids were like huge Jake Paul fans and came to the interview just to meet
Dude, you know, in my group chat, one of the main criticisms of the Adam fight and shit, one of the homies was like, yo, this is my first time really watching Aiden Ross, and I fucking hate his black scent. Like, that was like one of the main things. You feel me? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, for a minute, I thought Aiden Ross was like a mixed black kid. So
did I.
I thought he was Jewish.
I thought he was black too.
That's
I'm not gonna.
crazy.
I
thought it was like 25% black or something. Cause
So did I.
I know some people who look like that and they niggas.
But there is. That's.
I just don't know if we can like gatekeep all hardcore like that, because like black people are American culture. Like, we're always doing something that becomes popularized in American culture. Like, what is the blues? The blues is classical music played at like double time or whatever, chopped up differently. Whoa. And then that became the. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but you're
saying it wrong.
I'm saying it wrong, but that
the blues is a genre that Black Americans created.
Sorry, jazz. I think I mean to say jazz.
You meant jazz.
I meant jazz, and that became the sound of a time. And then that created like rock, that created country, it created like it just transmuted into all this stuff, right? Like, we're innovators and stuff. So when things get that big, it is hard to keep a hold of
police it.
And then also too, when you gatekeep, like, I believe in moderate gatekeeping, because when you gatekeep, that's how you kill innovation. Like, I don't want to gatekeep because I feel like I want a Mac Miller.
Then don't complain.
I need a Mac Miller.
But Mac Miller was a real one. But check this out. Mac Miller would have. I feel like Mac Miller would have made it through the gates, and let me tell you why. There's footage of Mac Miller when he's 6 years old rapping Every Word a Rapper's Delight. This is clearly a kid with a pure heart. This is clearly a kid that dedicated his life, his soul, and his entire existence to hip hop culture and music in general. Mac Miller would pass that test because he has a pure heart. If your heart is lighter than a feather, put them on a scale, you pass the test. You feel me? If you're coming in with impure intentions, you fucked. Now, check in somebody like me. You could look at someone like me like, he comes from a rich family. My family gave me the definition of nepotism is getting investment in a specific field due to connections that you have previous to that. Nothing I ever did in the world of hip hop was a result of nepotism. I specifically left home at a young age, and I'm not saying like shouts to my family. I love my family, and I'm not saying I deserve the pass or not. But what I did,
you made your own story.
I dedicated myself to this culture.
Right.
You feel me? 1,000%. That's what I made a decision at a very young age. So if people accept me or not, that's on them. But ultimately, I think you can tell when somebody's being a pure heart or not. And I think people are easily blinded when there's dollar signs coming to the figure. Oh, someone like Jake Paul, hey, shit, might as well. This putting money in my pocket, might as well fucking get. But ultimately, that's now platforming him, putting him, popularizing him within a certain sector, and then he can then turn on you.
You know,
he just did.
I think this is an off-camera conversation, so I don't think I can repeat it. Fuck, never mind. All right,
I hear
what you're saying. I can't push back against all those points, but it's just, man, I don't know. Fucking, it's out. And this is
I'm just saying, me saying that it would behoove.
If you're a black person and you're around somebody who says the N-word and you don't appreciate it, I don't suggest that you enact violence upon them to teach them the lesson to not say the N-word, because
if you feel some type of way about
no, for sure. But that
can you not say that? I'm not mad at that either.
This is just me getting into the gaslighting, because if a black person gets called the N-word, hard R, soft A, whatever, and they are upset by it and they decide like, oh, I want to put hands on this person, you're going to jail. The other person, there's nothing wrong with them saying that to you.
Nah, hard R's hands on sight. Like, if you say the hard R in front of me, I'm firing.
It's always our fault though. It's always our fault. But you can't say certain things about, I'm not going to say who, I'm not going to say what group of people, but they had a video during the Super Bowl talking about how they're getting so, they're experiencing all this prejudice in the world, and they're making laws about how you can't address certain things. I'm going to just say it. The Jewish community. Okay. I'm going to just say it. They're making laws about how you can't tweet this or say this and da-da-da-da-da. Black people been getting lynched for years. It's still not a federal crime. And it's always our fault. It's always, and I see people in the
that's a
chat
very
saying,
fair point.
stop being a victim, stop being a victim. You motherfuckers don't know the history of this country or the shit that our people go through, bro. Like, y'all can get on me like, oh, Ricky, you're the resident white boy at No Jumper. I'm still black, nigga. When I leave here, ain't nobody like, oh, that's just a good white man driving that car. Yeah. Go ahead, Rick. That's just a good white man driving that car.
How white he may act,
I be coming out of my house and my neighbors be crossing the street sometimes, bro.
You will get pulled over
no matter how white
me.
he might act, he still gets the black experience.
This shit is crazy. Like, why? I'm tired of it always being our fault. It's 2026. Niggas got to step up and take some
getting called a hard R and you beating somebody ass is not your fault, bro.
No.
But it's definitely
you gonna go to jail, though.
Hey.
That should have been a law that you can't let the hard R fly.
The world ain't fair, my boy. Life ain't fair, gang.
That's why parents tell you sticks and stones.
You can't expect everything to be fair out here, my boy. That ain't how the world works, you know?
Man, well, let's get into some new topics. We just feel me? We went down a wormhole with
We going to this one or are we going to do the other one?
Wait, which one are we going to?
Okay.
But they said save it for the next show, though.
Yeah, they
said they're changing the title. Yeah. So let's just move on to the
Adam
next
was trying to talk about this tomorrow. Big topic for tomorrow. So, but the Stephon Diggs, Cardi B.
Oh, Stephon. This one hurt me a little bit, bro. This one hurt.
Hence my freestyle before the.
That was hard, though. That was hard,
Hence my freestyle.
Spiffy hard.
Spiffy hard.
What you know about that?
Spiffy hard. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know too much. When y'all be saying that shit be killing me, bro. That shit is hilarious. I don't even know why. All right, so what are your initial? Sorry, that's
number 3.
One. Number 3. I can't see it. I'm getting blocked a little bit. So y'all just
more fucking Super Bowl talk. All right, come on.
So Cardi B, you feel me? She said so. Cardi B and Stephon Diggs break up during the Super Bowl. Cardi B had a cold response. Asked when, what message she asked for Stephon Diggs ahead of his game.
Damn, I didn't see this.
Yeah, no, she was going crazy.
Inspired message.
Fucked up. Her face told it all.
Inspired message for Stephon before the game. One inspired message for him.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Inspired message for Stephon.
See, this is man.
She dressed like a Latin king.
Look, say it, sus, because I don't want to say it. Say it, though, sus. Say it, though, sus. I don't want to say it.
Man, you know, as a nigga who be living similar shit, look, man, this is how it goes. They leave you thinking the grass is greener. It don't be that green. And then they end up looking foolish. It's never greener. Stay at the grass that you know. It's never greener.
Don't go
ever.
chasing waterfalls.
Look,
Crazy.
man, I always say I'd rather stay with the devil that I know, not the new one that I gotta find out about.
So
You feel me?
in addition,
But how does this apply to Stephon, though? Because he's got
No,
like
this
8
applies
baby mamas.
to her, not him.
Oh, I was getting lost. Okay,
Yeah, this
okay,
applies.
okay.
All this applies to her,
Yeah.
not him. He's living his best life, nigga.
he's not
I
tripping.
have nothing to say to him. What the fuck? He's nothing to say to him, nigga. He chilling.
You know what this is to me? The way I read this was like, you know, they might
Yeah,
be
he's good,
beefing at
bro.
the crib or whatever. Maybe Steph's too locked in and she want to talk about some random color of, I'm thinking I'm going to wear this outfit instead of this outfit.
She dressed like a Latin
And
king.
he's just like, hey, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like,
He
I'm
dressed like
trying
a
to win a
wrestler.
Super Bowl right now, and her feelings are hurt.
I think it's past that. From what I had seen in some comments, one of his other baby mamas was there.
She was,
yeah,
yeah.
not only that,
Bro,
but his like
that's
female
probably what she
bestie.
meant.
Yeah,
Like,
but yeah, she was fired. Go ahead.
here's the main thing though. It's like, all right, Cardi B, all weekend long, 'cause she was hosting like multiple events. She hosted there was a flag football game for, I think it was like Hall of Famers, and she was one of the hosts. And they're like, Cardi, like, have you, like, what parties have you been to? She's like, I've been to like 12 parties. I took 7 shots before I got on there. Like, she's clearly coping.
You see, look, and that's why, bro, when you stop fucking with a nigga that's your baby daddy and you've been fucking with him for a long time, bro, the first thing you need to do is be by yourself. Not bounce to some rebound shit. And then she went too far. I don't think it's certain things you can come back from and certain things that you can't. And as far as me, bitch can't go have no baby and come back. That's out.
Yeah, that's excessive.
That's excessive.
Yeah.
Certain things bitches can come back from and certain things, you know, all right, you fucked with a nigga, that's cool. Ha ha. He thought he was winning. Anyways. But like a baby? Man, you better stay over there with that shit. She might as well go back to the demon that she know, but she went too far. That was my whole point.
I think it's funny to be like Offset won the Super Bowl. But I truly
That's hilarious.
I truly do believe
That's hilarious.
That's funny. I saw that. That was funny as fuck. I truly believe that Cardi's like just over Offset. Like I think that with her getting with Stefan, she was kind of signaling, and she had said this a few times when her and Offset were on the outs. She was like, do you know who's in my DMs? I got billionaires in my DMs.
I believe
basically.
that.
She was saying shit like that. And I feel like with her getting with Stefan, like the real dig was, I'm playing in a new echelon of money. We talking about 30 mil guaranteed.
Yeah, he's good
money.
for it.
We're not talking about no rap money. If you hot, you got it. If you don't, we talking about bricks in the bank. You feel me? So like the whole going back to Offset, I don't really feel like that's too like relevant.
But she got hella kids with that nigga.
Yeah, but you know,
bitches love their baby
charge
daddies.
it to the game.
Bitches love their baby. I'm not saying
They'll probably still be fucking to the end of time.
Yeah, he get hit
Yeah, they'll
forever.
probably still be. Yeah,
he
for
get
sure.
hit till
For sure.
one of
They
the
got hella
guys.
kids.
They gonna be 50 and get married again type
give
shit.
Give her a year.
You know what I'm saying?
Once she fully stop fucking, but yeah, she gotta fully stop fucking with Stefan. But I don't know. She having too many kids with niggas, and that's too far, bro. She doing.
But I don't think her and Stefan are truly done though. Can I say
don't think
about
so
the female bestie thing?
I don't think so either.
Yeah,
I feel like this is just a moment. Like I know for sure, Stefan, this nigga's crazy.
So
bro.
Stefan,
like when it comes to like being a competitor and shit and locking into the moment, he's a psychopath for sure. So he could have just got
do
into
whatever to win.
He's gonna do whatever to win. He could have just got into a dumbass argument with her,
That's
left
what
the
bitches
crib,
don't be
and it's like,
realizing.
I'm not fucking with you. Like you were throwing off my whole shit.
You gotta make that point, cause that's what bitches don't be realizing. Just to beat another nigga, he'll do whatever to win.
Yeah,
right.
It don't be about nigga. I just had to, you feel me? Say this to somebody else. I ain't gonna say too much. It don't be about you, bitch. Like he like you, the nigga. It's really about beating me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so much about you.
Right.
It's cause niggas, that's just how a lot of these gay ass niggas is wired. Is winning. I gotta win. And that's cool. Most men is like that, but it's certain extents to where I don't wanna, nigga, if that's your bitch, you got it. I don't wanna beat you. But like once you're in deep with and nigga got kids and all of that shit, then the other nigga got kids with her too.
So you think he had the baby just to win?
It's a high possibility. Thinking like, yeah, I'm
low-key.
finna. Soon as she drop off from the other baby daddy, yeah, I'm finna drop a baby in this bitch. I'm finna win.
Especially when he's like doing
Some
that
nigga, he
at
can
a
explain-
decathlete level.
I'm not saying
but
niggas,
rich
but
baby
him.
mama though is a trophy.
Man,
Rich
how-
baby mama kind of a trophy.
how
He's
rich
shooting
is
up
she?
all kinds of clubs. She
How
got money.
rich?
She got money. She got money. Yeah, I think this is like important to take a look at. So essentially, Stefan Diggs, Sancha, aka like his like female bestie, was at the event. And
See, but shit like this though, I feel like Cardi could deal with shit like this because I feel like she came into it.
No, she
understanding.
can't deal with it.
Remember when she had that viral live where she was like, "Well,
then why she unfollow
we
him?
just gonna have to
clearly
share
she
our
can't.
baby daddy."
Then why she unfollow, bro?
I think my hypothesis is true. I think Steph was locked into the moment. She was trying to talk to him about some shit that didn't matter. He spazzed, and he either left or she left, and they ain't seen each other in the last 3 days leading up to the Super Bowl. That's what I truly believe.
I think it's this.
I truly believe he spazzed the fuck out. And
Then why
was
would she
like,
have
bitch,
come
fuck
then?
you. And
Then
girls
why
are
would-
emotional. They want to be a part of these moments with you, but he's getting ready to fucking go to war. He's trying to rip somebody's fucking head off, and the last
That
thing you
might all
need
be
is
true.
your woman making you soft.
I think that it could be a small extent of she want to be involved in these things. Yeah, but
Yeah, for
she's
her,
not.
it's a-
And then
it's
the
a
other
press
bitch
look.
is. But the other bitch is.
This the other bitch.
But okay,
That's the other bitch.
look,
I think she
Hold
was
on.
on some like, yeah,
Put that on the screen.
I'm gonna go in the media and make
Put that on the
videos
screen.
and be like, yeah, he got other babies on the way, but
Hold
I'm not
up.
mad. But she really mad. Like,
But look,
come on, bro.
No, we
son,
putting this on the
is some
screen
shit that your
for the good
assistant
people.
is taking care of. Oh, baby mama 1, 2, and 3. They need tickets. Yeah, the bad bitch I used to fuck, make sure she in the stands too, because that's gonna be a part of my victory shit too. I got all the hoes in the stand, assistant just, feel me, chefing out them tickets. Stefano got to think about that, but he does have to interface with Cardi on a daily basis.
I hate to say this, if I didn't know who Cardi B was, and I love her to death so much, I'm like a Cardi stan, and I just saw her booty bent over next to this one, I think I'm fucking I gotta be honest, dog. Like, I think
I'm not choosing one.
Ooh,
I'm not choosing one.
I ain't gonna lie to you, brother.
Bro, look, if you Stephon Diggs, you gotta have all your baby mamas and your kids in the stand when you win the fucking Super Bowl. Duh, that's the move I gotta make here. I gotta have all my kids here and all my baby mamas and shit. The king of the fucking world. That's the obvious move.
He a demon, bro. Hey, Stephon Diggs different. I ain't gonna lie. He a demon, bro. He doing Cardi B like this?
Nah, Diggs is leading the City Boys right now. He's the
City Boy.
No, bro,
president.
He's the quarterback right now.
That's
bro.
the mayor of the City Boys.
He's the mayor of the.
Like you hit.
You know my theory. If one of us hits, we all hit.
You talking how little New York little YNs be talking about their friends?
Let's watch Nietzsche's video. Because he posted some funny ass shit and he's a friend of the show. We fuck with Ugly Money.
That nigga Lush turned into a little New York YN when they be talking about their friends.
Where's my matcha and my quarters at?
Demon, my heart. What am I that?
Let's show the folks, because I thought this shit was hilarious. I think it's his first video about Cardi B, about unfollowing. Yeah, Nietzsche be doing this shit, bro. He's hilarious.
I love Nietzsche.
Oh yeah, the breakup. Yeah, there you go. Shout out.
Who really won the Super Bowl? Offset. Offset won the Super Bowl by landslide. You dig what I'm saying? This is a win for husbands and two-parent households and women that don't violate their family and their marriage. It's a win for all nuclear families across the goddamn world, okay? Stephon didn't get a ring. Cardi B didn't get a ring. All is well with the world. And now it's speculated that they done broke up because they even followed each other being petty as hell because, both of them childish as fuck. This shit is hilarious. Stephon Diggs had both his baby mamas in the motherfucking building at the same goddamn time. I know them tickets like 20,000. So he had to drop a bag so his other baby mama and the baby could be there too. Oh, Cardi, you thought you was safe? You thought you was special? No. Should have stayed with your husband. Shouts out to Offset on your Super Bowl win, brother. Flawless. Didn't even hit the field. Didn't even do halftime, but he won by a landslide. Woo! This goes to show that sometimes the grass ain't always greener. I'm pretty sure every blog in the freaking world is going to be covering the fact that Cardi and Stephon unfollowed each other. Bro lost the Super Bowl and his girl at the same time. Nobody gets rings. Go Seahawks. Tell Ugly Money. At this point, I'm starting.
The baby daddy always wins when the baby mama wants to leave, split the family up, and go where she think the grass is greener, and then it's really not, and then end up either going back or jumping somewhere else. The baby daddy win because you thought the grass was greener, and then now look, you ain't even happy over there. And then they end up back.
Cardi was getting disrespected. Offset was smacking Selena Powell. Like you just gotta be a type of nigga, bro.
Yeah,
to have Cardi be at home and say, I'ma still go hit this rat. And not like a rat, like she a real eater. She got some crazy shit you can't get nowhere else. And she might look better than your bitch. If that was Offset, if Offset was on some type shit like that, I'd be like, I understand you.
If he got hit,
I'm this type of nigga.
If he got caught hitting Bernice or some shit,
yes,
I would have been like,
yes.
Listen,
yes.
Bro, that, my boy. I'm a cold ass nigga. Even if it was just a thorough eater and she was low key kind of ugly, she was low key kind of busted.
Yes,
but look,
I'm still with you. Yes,
that's your throat goat. It ain't nobody like her in the world. And Offset got caught in the car in the back streets with her. I understand. Sometimes it get like that. Sometimes it get like that.
But you don't get caught.
But another famous thought who's busted? No.
Hey, Ricky, do you think there's a possibility? Because, I agree with the general point that you just made right now. Mm-hmm. Do you think it's possible that he did that damn near on purpose to be like, fuck you, bitch, yeah, I'm out? Because he knows. Because if you fucking with Selena Powell, you know it's going to get out.
No, that's
not finna be discreet.
He's just like everybody else. He's a cooch monster. He can't control his dick. You got to get to a certain level of saying like, I'll hit this, but I'm not gonna hit that. I'll hit this, but I'm not gonna hit that. Especially when you're famous, bro.
And you don't think he can find? You don't think Offset can find like equivalent to Selena Powell, who's gonna keep her mouth shut after she opened it? as opposed to telling the world? Like, I feel like...
that's why I said, even if it was an ugly eater he had in the cut,
right.
he been knowing this bitch since high school, and she just
right,
on
right.
it.
So
I'd be cool with that.
No, I agree with you. So I'm introducing the possibility, and this might be wrong, but it is a possibility that he did that on purpose. Like, I want you to know that I get caught up, because fuck you, bitch.
Well, I heard Selena was breaking them off like 20 racks, 30 racks at a time. So, like, low-key, that
she's paying to suck his dick?
That might have, crazy, bro. Crazy. She admitted it. This is out of her own
Cardi
mouth.
should have like welcomed that. Been like, all right.
Out of her own mouth.
Making her
But this
job
was all
easier.
after her though.
I'm not gonna lie, Selena,
Exactly.
she has to have something going for her, bro. The way she be getting these,
You gotta
niggas, I
ask
might have
Adam.
to try
You gotta
it
ask
one
Adam.
if I ever come across.
You wouldn't do it?
Bro,
I
it's
denied
gotta be
it.
top tier.
You wouldn't do
Selena,
it?
I know I said a
Hey,
lot.
I avoided it. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm willing to try.
Nah,
if I
you
could get a
shoulda did it.
The
sample,
way she propositioned me, bro, bitch talking about it gotta be raw and on camera, and I looked at that bitch like she was insane.
that's a bit of a turn.
And I was like, I'm good. Yeah, that should have me like
That sounds very set up as shit.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm okay. I'm all right.
the raw part is the one
Raw
that's
don't
killing
count.
me.
Yeah, that was
The
like
raw-
I ain't never had no
This
bitch
is killing me.
specify.
On camera, I got.
That's where I draw the line.
But specifying raw scares me. At least act like you want me to put the condom
Yeah.
When she said it has to be,
Type shit.
on. You know? Like, yeah, nah. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going
she
over
said
there.
right.
What's the J.
And
Cole
on camera,
topic you
not on
highlighted?
camera.
Yep.
I can't see the words for the J. Cole topic. Or should we do Tommy guns?
It's up to y'all.
I just had to say it.
It's up to y'all.
Oh, yo, fuck. One's more hip hop and one's just kind of funny.
It's totally up to
Which
y'all.
one do y'all want to do? The hip
don't
hop
matter.
one or the?
I'm good, fuck.
Should we flip
All
a
right.
coin?
Well, I thought that this was fire. I think we could probably squeeze in both. So J. Cole, gets called out for being performative. Okay, fuck. I got you, dog. J. Cole is driving around in his Honda Civic to various college tourist stops, selling CDs out of his trunk. I do not agree with this being performative. This is a
Marketing
callback
strategy.
to a marketing strategy, but also he used to have that tour, A Dollar in a Dream, where he used to like let college students go to shows for cheaper. So I thought this was him kind of doing a full circle moment, you know, like selling the CDs out the trunk, going to college campuses and stuff like that. I thought that this was dope and like just a good look for hip hop.
Okay, so
know?
J. Cole, this is specifically, let's give him his quote. He said, I got my old Civic in the trunk of my car as boxes of the Fall Off CDs. As a teenager, I had copies of the Vietnam Bummins album Nervous gave me to sell. I used to go to the gas station trying to sell the album to strangers. Yo, you like hip hop? Was the beginning of the sales pitch. When I was working on this album, I had the desire to go feel that feeling again. And that's what I'm about to do. Trunk sale tour 26. I don't know where we about to drive to, but cash me outside. Cop a not bad bunny, bad baby. Cop a CD from me or just show love. I truly appreciate all the love and the reaction to the music. Definitely a marketing strategy. Here's the only problem I have with it, because I fuck with J. Cole and I think this is cool. I said for the last 6 months of 2025, the biggest thing in the music industry is going to be what? Independent music, direct to consumer sales.
Yeah.
Was I not saying that? That was the whole thing. I mean, and I'm not unique for saying that. This was the general consensus that anybody that was really paying attention to the way the industry was moving. Now, J. Cole being someone that typically appeals to an underground fan base despite being mainstream, someone that puts his lyricism and traditional skill set first and foremost, I don't really have a serious problem with him using this grift. However, I do think it's kind of corny that now the mainstream is trying to make being independent, selling out the trunk, and going against the grain, the new cool thing when they've been trying to...
When a lot of niggas slaughtered their careers by dedicating their life to that, you feel me, and not wanting to sell, and I come from a lineage of them. The niggas who didn't want to sell and didn't want to go mainstream and was selling their shit, making their own CDs, making their own copies, selling it themselves, standing outside of stores, nigga going to Amoeba, dropping off their records, all kind of shit. Nigga, they're like a real independent grind. And then 15 years later, the label steals that formula and says, yeah, we on foot. We on foot with this shit. But niggas are signed.
And guess what? It's not as glamorous as you think, because guess what? Like my crew in Oakland, shout out to Delmont crew, we moved over 100,000 out the trunk independently, no distributor. Holler at disc makers and look at the order forms. We moved 100,000. Me personally, I have sold 50,000 by myself out the trunk on Telegraph and fucking Dwight, on Telegraph and Hayes. You feel me? Like literally posted up out the trunk. I have done this city to city, state to state. I know what that entails. I know about printing up 5,000 copies of a 4x6 inserts. That's the size for a CD insert. You know, like I know exactly like but what that entails and what like I've done that. You have to buy at least 5,000. It's the same price for 5,000 for 200. So like, it's cool that that's being celebrated, but that's not what's really happening. And when you see people like LaRussell, I'm going to use this as an example again, make that the primary sales pitch for your entire like engagement. And then, no, you didn't like the distribution deal with I think people are missing the point. And I see like really intelligent music-based reactors / like producers like Curtis King being like, oh, you guys are mad that he that he signed a deal. Shouts to Curtis, by the way, signed a deal with fucking with Rock Nation. No, clearly the stipulations of the deal are nothing. It's like a meaningless distribution deal, which is akin to signing up to DistroKid. What people are mad at, what I find fault in, is the fact that this guy is literally getting broken off a significant amount of money under the table, clearly by Rock Nation, to push their line. Like, how is that not transparent as fuck to motherfuckers? You are being paid to look independent because that's marketable and that resonates with today's audience because DIY and out the trunk is cool in 2026 standards, but you're not really doing that. You're actually doing major corporate mergers with the machine, taking several $1 million deals to endorse products that are putting money in their pockets and going against the whole entire direct-to-consumer model that you claim to be championing.
He's not wrong.
I do understand what you're saying, and I do respect that viewpoint, but I also feel like it's just one of those things. I'm going to say this, and I know both of you guys will be upset by this. What do you want the rapper to do? What do you want the musician to do? Because, like,
stick by his word. We wouldn't care if he was signed. Not to cut y'all, we wouldn't care if he was signed if he didn't make that his whole premise. I don't care if you want to nigga move your whole family out the hood and you don't want to do the independent route. Just don't preach that shit then.
But so many artists are getting fucked. Like even right now,
then
academics
don't do
is
it
breaking down
nigga,
the whole
then
Spotify
he's contradicting himself.
revenue
He signed.
share thing. And it's not just the hip hop guys that have to like pretend to be like a hustler from the 90s pushing it out the trunk. It's other artists too in genres that we don't know about and or care about that are also getting fucked. So it's like the music industry is all about bending the artists over. We've all known that. So artists are just trying to like, you know.
Then preach, sign, but just make sure you get a good deal.
And the thing is like.
With stuff with like J. Cole, I'm thinking, and this could be lofty optimism. What if because he recently went independent and yes, he has a distribution deal, he's starting to do acts like this because he really wants to push his true consumer towards like his website where they could do some proud to pay shit and the money actually just goes to Cole rather than having to bust it down with whatever conglomerate.
Sounds good, but like it just is so easy from a marketing perspective. If you work at whatever organization is benefiting off of Cole's success, whether it be a record label, because let's be honest, anybody that knows anything knows that record labels are not selling music right now. They're in the data brokering business. Record labels are accumulating data and are selling it. And if people don't know that, do your fucking research. 100%. That is their number one market share.
What is it, sound capture or something like that? Or
no.
That's relatively new with the whole data leveraging thing, where they can find out where the consumer is and all that stuff. That's like relatively new.
Well, right? it's not. They have access to the data that major corporations, aka advertisers, want. Yeah. That's where they're making their money is off of the.
It's not relatively new.
It's not.
We're finding out relatively new.
Yeah,
that type of shit been going on.
Because
within the first 5 years of us going from CDs to streaming, this has been a thing.
Where do artists make most of their money nowadays? You guys know, right? Where do artists make most of their money nowadays?
Shows, right?
Yes,
Shows.
live performances.
Hell yeah, live
By a
performances.
significant margin.
And features.
Well,
Shows
yeah,
and
yeah,
features, but mainly tours.
yeah. Like if you're looking at like Nicki Minaj, gross $150 million. It's based on their tours, right? Now, unless you're signed a 360 deal and your label really has three knuckles deep in your asshole, you're actually able to take home the majority of the gross that you make from a tour. That's why 360 deals are what they are. Now, with the industry losing more and more of their biggest revenue streams, they had to find another way to make money. What did they do? They went into data brokering. And how are they doing that? They're doing it through streaming platforms, okay? Like this, I'm not wearing a tinfoil hat. This is all readily available
that's
information.
Any popular form of like
Media
or whatever.
Media, correct.
Like you're going to be selling ad space. That's what everyone is into.
No,
That's
no,
how
of
we're
course,
able to
of
sit
course.
here on YouTube and people make money from this. But like
That's not the point.
Let's be real though. Let's even be real with rapping. What is rapping? Like making any kind of music is primarily a marketing scheme.
Right, but the point is, so
you're saying that the marketers should be mad at the bigger marketers for taking advantage of their fan base so they can it's all usury. Everyone's getting used.
You gotta let them
I'm saying that what J.
But
Cole,
you gotta land faster.
Yeah. What J. Cole's doing with this tour is clearly just a very useful marketing strategy. He seems like an independent guy. He's not flashy. He doesn't wear jewelry. Let's make him appeal to the everyday man. Oh, he came up selling his CDs in a college campus. Boom. This is the only way to even make a fucking dent in a world controlled by things that people don't give a fuck about relating to hip hop culture other than beefs.
Why do we hate on that so much though now when
we're not hating on it?
That's a big aspect of hip hop is like honoring the hustler. Like rappers have always been pretending to be something that they're not, right? Like, oh, I was a big dope dealer in my neighborhood. No, you were the dude who could rap about what the dope dealers were
It's
doing.
a cool marketing strategy.
You're the biggest
I'm not
gangster
mad at
in-
this.
It's
But
a
I'm
cool.
just saying,
It's a cool
I'm
marketing
just saying,
strategy.
when
It
do we
just looks
stop, like,
extra.
honoring the hustler and their ability to pull a marketing campaign out of their fucking ass.
No, you're right, but I just see through it a little extra much because I'm somebody that's actually done this for the entirety of my career, and the fact that now it's being used as a way to quantify cool points is just kind of like
I
see
get
through
that
to me.
too.
I just
I
see
get it.
through it. That's it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I think it's a cool thing for people to aspire to. But it also, what it really shows, and this is my main point, is there's blood in the water.
Yeah,
The
and
fucking
you gotta
industry is
know-
crumbling.
Yeah, because you gotta know that, like I had said before, a lot of niggas dedicated their lives to just being out the trunk. Niggas had deals on the table, didn't want to take them, didn't want to compromise theyself and change their music, so they did it out the trunk until they couldn't no more. And then my boy, after millions of records, I'm about to go back out the trunk.
And I understand.
I get it, do
I
your
understand
thing,
the
but,
point
you know,
you
I'm
guys
not
are
mad at
making.
it.
But this
Not
is
mad
my
at it.
thing when I because we've been talking about this a lot, and I know we got to wrap up about hip hop is dying. There's blood in the water. But what I see
No,
is that
I said the industry is
the
dying.
industry. When I'm seeing like good moments for hip hop, I feel like we just bypass them so easily or critique them and stuff like that. Like the whole Russell thing, and even this, like this is a good feel good hip hop moment that we should be celebrating. But instead, we're kind of like nitpicking at it, which is fair. You know, this is some high level conversation from you guys knowing as being independent artists who had to move units on your own. For sure, I do appreciate the game that you guys are spilling, but it seems like we just kind of like fuck these moments. Like, oh, this shit is fake. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
like
that
versus
shit
like,
cool, do your thing, but it's like you said, niggas see through that shit.
It's just like, especially like, I fuck with
my
Cole.
thing
I'm a
is
huge.
two things can be true show.
It is. It totally is.
That's my saying, bro. Two things can be
Two
true.
things can be true.
At the same time, bro.
And I'm a huge champion of J. Cole. I love J. Cole, and he has got about 90% of his style from a dude named Blue, who's from Los Angeles.
Oh, Blue,
You
in
know what I'm
Exile,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
fire.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you know, like I have a very different nuance when it comes to looking at J. Cole's entire trajectory.
Yeah.
And although to me, I prefer Cole to the other.
Hey yo, I'm just thinking Lush gets a hold of J. Cole. You ain't really hip hop, my guy.
Nah.
You fucking push him up against the wall. You think you fucking die for this shit?
Nah, that's funny as shit. Though.
Oh God,
Nah, J. Cole seems like a cool
I
ass
fuck with J. Cole.
J. Cole a cool ass dude.
No, for sure, for sure.
I have a crazy
image
it's
though
so
in my
good.
head. That was so fucking funny, bro.
Here's my one interaction with Jake. Actually, I have like 2 or 3, but my most notable interaction with J. Cole was I was going to a little function at Drake's crib, and this fool J. Cole was outside shooting hoop by himself. You feel me? And there's like a gang of girls there and all kinds of shit. At the time, I was like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with J.
There
Cole?
weren't even like chicks just watching him hoop solo.
No, he was by himself. He was by himself hooping, and I was like in my head judging him. I was like, oh, this fool's a fucking loser.
Bro, wanted to be different so bad.
But looking back, I totally get why you were fucking doing that, J. Cole, and I respect it. I get why you were shooting hoop by yourself.
Nah, he was probably going. You know what it was? He's probably trying to go through one of them things.
Man, he probably fucked half those girls back there anyway.
He was cheating on
You
his
feel me?
wife
Like,
so crazy. Like a few weeks ago, he was like, you know what? I'm at Drake's crib. I know she thinks I'm a wild out. I'm gonna just play some hoop.
my partner's just going down.
Just chill out. Because I'm really trying to take down about 3 of these bitches.
This fool,
But I'm a chill today.
bro. This full disaster going down the water slide with 3 bitches simultaneously.
Yo.
J. Cole playing hoop by himself. I'm like, yo, J. Cole, bro, get it together.
Oh,
But now I'm like, oh,
that's crazy.
now as a 44-year-old man, I get it, Jake. You should have been in.
Now,
You should have been on the water
You get
slide
it, though.
too, J.
We
Cole.
get it though. When you've been cheating crazy, you gotta sacrifice some cooch. You be like, I'm not gonna hit this one. You know what I'm saying? And then you try to go back home like, I was good, and she's still getting on you about that old shit. And you like, man, I should have hit that.
Maybe he was sad because one of the girls
got
was.
that extra cooch. You feel me?
Maybe one of them was from Fayetteville.
One more won't hurt.
One more won't hurt.
Won't hurt.
One more.
Damn, bro. All the cooch I passed up on trying to be a good dude, I wish I hit, bro.
I ain't even gonna lie. Like me and like the other homies, we were all like, this fucking loser. You see this fucking we're like, fucking J. Cole, what the fuck's wrong with this guy?
Yo, let's get into these super chats.
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, what the fuck's wrong with this fool?
Should we just play the Tommy Guns video just because it's funny? Should we just show the people? I don't think we need any cogent analysis on what's happening in this video. But I thought
Tommy's on.
People trying to get on his head too hard. Bro.
Okay,
Like,
so
wait, why are people getting on his head? This was funny as fuck.
So Tommy's
I thought
on.
it was funny.
He's
I
on.
thought this was hilarious.
He on
because
tour
the
with
dude
Bravo.
popped it at him first,
He
right?
on
He
tour-
said, "Oh, this
Yeah.
fool's trying to get at me, but he's with his kid. Like, look at this piece of shit."
Yeah, he
I
on
thought
tour.
that was funny, bro.
He on tour with Bravo in Washington, which is like very ballsy move, regardless, like and respectable move because
What, like on the gang shit. This is not.
well, yeah, like that's like the main spot where you're gonna run into like people that don't fuck with you, like if you're Tommy Guns, and people that like, and you'll have less of the people that do fuck with you.
Y'all know
So-
me. I'm not even tapped into the gang shit. I just thought this.
They
was
say he a
fucking funny,
bulldog,
bro.
not a Norteño.
Oh, this fool a bulldog, and oh shit,
Same
okay.
shit to me, honestly.
I mean, yeah. Bulldogs are they own shit for real. You feel me? But I guess he was in Washington, right? Or am I bugging? Yeah, he's in I don't know what a bulldog doing up there, but I guess there's bulldogs up there too. He run into I thought it was a Norte this whole time. He run into bro up there. I guess dude banged on him outside with his kid. Tommy wound up following him into the shop with his phone on, and he's like, "Hey, look at this fucking piece of shit, dude! Fucking
Trying to get cracking with his kid.
trying to get cracking." And then Tommy said, "What's up?" There, run up, and then
His like 6-year-old daughter.
yeah,
So fucked up, bro.
yeah.
So fucked. But hey, he didn't do shit to him though, too, which I thought was like, honorable type shit. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay. No,
He
you
just
ain't
trolled him a
Hardful.
little
Shouts
bit.
to you and Hardful said
No,
he's.
I think he might have like put hands on him after.
Oh, he put hands on him in front of his kid? No
I
way.
hope so.
Tommy doesn't
mean,
seem like that kind of guy.
Bro, he ran. He has to
Bro,
at that
he
point. He
ran
squared
I
up.
I hope he did.
He squared up. He has to. Like at that point, I'm like for sure. It's like a volume on. But this fool, you and Hardful said you could hear him say bulldog. I didn't catch that.
Jay Monday.
We put his.
Look at this piece of shit ass fool. Trying to hit me up with your kids way. You're all bad fool. You're all bad way. You're all bad way. Straight up. And your kids right there too, niggas. Bottle sauce, I fix another gang. You know what's up, Ernie? What's up? What's up? Run up.
I might. Let me hear it again.
Look at this piece of shit ass fool. Trying to hit me up with your kids way.
Oh, he did say
You're all bad
bulldog,
fool. You're all bad
He
way.
did.
You're all
First
bad
thing
way.
out his mouth.
Straight up. And your kids right there too, niggas. Bottle sauce I picked another game. You know what's up? What's up? Run up.
All right, kids. Well, this is your, you know,
I'm on Tommy's side.
Yeah, me too. What the fuck?
this is your once a week no jumper PSA to do not gangbang because you might run into your ops with your kid, and that's not a good look. All right, let's get in these super chats.
Yeah,
get sus
he
outta
did,
here.
But that is correct. Like, and I think a lot of people are misspreading the narrative because he literally did say bulldog, and I never caught that until the homie pointed that out on the chat.
You want to knock these out, Lush?
Jay Anderson, R5s. Thank you for becoming a member. Hi, I'm Lando. He been a member for 9 of them things. This ain't no jumper sports unless Lush getting it tatted on his head. Shouts to Big Ski. You feel me? Joe Mac too. Shout out Ricky for shout out to Big Ski. He got no jumper sports tatted on his head. You feel me? Joe Mac too. Shout out Ricky for acknowledging my Texans greatness. We should have been in the Super Bowl, but CJ is a meth addict in the clutch, and we need more weapons. All right. Is Rollo though with the 20 piece. I don't do super chats, but this time Ricky need to calm down. Bad Bunny made impactful music with meanings. Justin is in his own depression, low-key lane, while Bad Bunny is sending messages. All right. Cranium reviews with the 5. Lush leading the squad like 2016 Warriors. Call my boy Nick Kerr. Oh, chill, bro.
Yo!
Chill.
Yo, he got you!
No, he didn't.
Yo, he got you!
No, he didn't.
He got you!
No, he
Hey, he
didn't.
clipped you, bro!
No, he
Yo,
didn't.
that's crazy!
This close.
Oh, that was fire, though!
This.
That was crazy!
Almost.
Yo!
Almost.
Holy shit, because it's
Almost.
He got you, bro!
Got him, coach. Got him, coach.
Nice.
Got him,
Fucking
coach.
try cranium
Holy
reviews.
Shit.
Shout out Double R and Young Sus. Nick K-word. About to get another ring.
Holy
Jeez.
shit,
All
bro.
right. Weekend. Fucking AKA Ricky's
Wow.
favorite champion.
Has the lowest Super Bowl views the last,
Last
6
6
years. I don't
years.
think that's true.
Before him, J-Lo had more views. So no, every view it isn't a guarantee to go up. Ricky, you just hating.
Uh-oh.
When I
Ooh.
looked it up on the list, the weekend was the 4th most viewed performance. So I think this.
But it
person's
still might
capping.
could have gone down, player.
I think this person's capping, but let's go ahead and let's keep it moving.
Live from the
I'm gonna
deck.
check.
Bad Bunny is the biggest artist on the planet. The U.S. will always need these kind of looks, and I'm not even a fan. I mean, it's either him or Drake. Him, Drake, Taylor Swift. I don't know another artist that could even be in that conversation. Tone Bro, shout out to Bad Bunny for including so many Afro Latinos in the performances. The message was unity. He cooked good show segment, bro. Shouts to Tone Bro. And if that is battle rap, Tone Bro, double shouts to you. Young Rob 23, been a member for 10 months. Tom Brady bought a house in Vegas because he is part owner of the team. Yes, I realized that, motherfucker, but we were still excited at first. Gangster Croc. All right, y'all ready? With the 5-piece. Cuz, shout out the No Jumper Crew Monday. Cuz, Flip Phone Ricky. Cuz, what does Jake Paul criticizing Cad Cunny got to do with Anthony Joshua? Cuz,
Because he knocked his ass out, fucked up his brain.
you know what? Gangster Croc fucked up big time. How did you allow there to be a K in Jake Paul's name?
Come on, bro.
You should have fucking done something about that, brother.
And honestly, I can admit when I'm wrong. The Weeknd's performance is not even in the top 10 most viewed Super Bowl halftime shows. So I'm a fucking idiot. And Michael Jackson is still sitting at 3rd.
You're just a weekend ass fool.
Yeah, you're a weekend ass fool. And if we're being honest, like it goes like this to me: Prince, Dr. Dre, MJ, Bad Bunny.
Wait, you said Prince?
Can you believe all the trees were people?
That was hard.
The trees where people and the wedding really occurred. It was a real officiated.
I gotta go
wedding.
watch this.
Yeah.
It was like a field full, like they were picking fruits or some shit. You feel me?
Let's
Donovan,
not,
her
bro.
shit way too late,
Did that not? It was so damn like I thought it was AI. I didn't even believe I was watching like a fully.
It was good. It was good. I'm not saying that it wasn't good. For sure, it was good. Even people were calling out the pre-recorded part. Like
Yeah. There's pre-recorded elements that's not new, by the way.
No,
that's
it's
been
not.
incorporated into.
Y'all gotta go watch it.
Yeah. With that being said, shouts to Also Rich Mitch for being a member for 9 months. With that being said, shouts to Stevie on the boards. You feel me? Keeping it fly at all times. Almighty Suspect. Ricky Ross.